Hello, everybody, and welcome to Quest and Chaos Rime of the Frostmaiden, Icewind Dale. Oh, Aaron James is the name, and I'm joined, marvelous people I am. Yes, yes. Now, before we get into the game, there's a few announcements, one of which is this is completely 100% recorded. Yes, this is a time...
No, I'm kidding.
like,
That was a joke. Yeah, this is pre-recorded.
It's the
It is 100%
future.
pre-recorded because future James, because current James is current James, but future James, which will be your current James, will not be in his room at the time of this showing. So what you're getting is past James, but it will be my future James isn't in the room, but he will be in the world current James, but not in his room.
Okay.
Now, my 6-year-old self was telling my 10-year-old self, and it was like, well, all right. But
James is in the library. He's in the bookshelf. That's, I think, what we came out with.
I'm in the bookshelf with a candle, and I killed Colonel Mustard.
How dare you?
Straight up, bam. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? Well, we got sponsors. First of which is, or I say sponsors, we have a sponsor. Nord Games, they provide us and you and many people with decks, books, and soon-to-be miniatures to make your gaming experience super duper awesome. So check them out at nordgames.com. We here at Quest and Chaos use the Nord Games luck deck. Whenever our players roll a natural 20, they get a card advantageous to them. And when they roll a natural 1, they give me a card that will be disadvantageous to them. Yes. Now we've got some friends of the show. First of which is Birds of Paradise. Yes, Birds of Paradise. They are one of our very own community members, Andrea of the Burbs, where they create beautiful dice themed after birds. Yes, I keep mentioning their Kickstarter because probably you can still bandwagon onto the perks that they will finish because the Kickstarter is done. But there's other stuff you can go and grab possibly. But also you can check out what they have and get some beautiful colored bird dice. Yes. Other friend of the show is Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. They make our coasters. They make our flasks. That's all, folks. They make our inspiration coins with our logo on them. Yes, that is Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. And we have one more friend of the show. This is some new opening notes from me. But of course, D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond has been a friend of our show for quite some time. They provide that little overlay. You can click and see the entire health bar of our compatriots. It's also what we use for our character sheets and stuff like that.
Top. I was kidding. I thought you were doing an impression. I was like, stop.
Oh,
it's the future. Sorry, everybody.
It's the future. Let me tell you, it's gonna be great. Yes, so those are our 30 friends. Sorry to associate that voice with D&D Beyond. Now there are 4 ways in which you can help us on the monetary front here at Quest and Chaos by supporting our show. First of which is the Patreon. Yes, if you go to patreon.com/Quest and Chaos, you can get all these nice little perks that we are constantly putting out for you guys, and also join our Discord where you can have a voice in what we're making. The big one that we're starting up is the Guild of the 5Es. Basically, it's our 5e fight club, and we're looking for some adventurers to do some one-shots as we move a little bit less from arena battles all the way over to more one-shots with our community. Probably DM'd by our very own in the sphere of Quest and Chaos, or maybe not, who knows? We can have that also be a perk. That could be fun. So check out patreon.com/Quest and Chaos as that information is slowly being trickled out. Second of which, you can help us here on Twitch by donating the bits. 500 bits gives the players 1 inspiration, or me if you're feeling inclined, which you can add a d6 to a roll. If they use 2 inspiration, which is 1,000 bits, thank you, Thomas. 1,000 bits, that is a reroll of a d20 unless it is a natural one, because we appreciate those, just like our show. Love you, thank you.
One note about our Patreon, since we were talking about this, and it has been announced because Amy and I have, in the future, we'll have recorded a video, which will be out there and playing by the time you see this. Almost every Patreon tier included bits that you get to, not bits, specific inspiration cards to give out to specific streams. So that is one of the perks. Instead of saying 2 of these bits for a reroll, if they are a Patreon member, they can say, I want this inspiration card to go out, which could be a reroll, or it could be a little spin that allows you to avoid cover, or it could be an instant crit. So lots of cool things, and the Patreon will get to choose which card they give to which stream.
Yes. We'd like you all to be very much involved in our continuing shows as we do that stuff. Except for this show, obviously, because it's pre-recorded. So, you can give the bits, but they unfortunately will not be able to use them. So thank you yesterday, because that was yesterday, Tamago Tor and Duke Flig, because they are in the middle of a battle. They have 4 inspiration at the moment.
If you do want to donate during this replay, 4 of them will carry over. And I can almost guarantee you we're going to use these 4 tonight. So,
oh, yes. Let's see. Anything else I need to mention? Thanks to our mods. As our community and our show begins to grow, we need some people on the ground during the show times or even elsewhere to ensure that everything is maintained and kosher. So the mods that we have are the Hefner, thank you, the Baroness, Tigeron, 31. Tigeron. It is Tigeron, right?
Yep.
Okay, because it has a little tiger on their Discord thing, so I just want to make sure. Tigeron 31 and Shadow Dragon. Thank you all so much for modding the chat and elsewhere that you go to ensure it all remains nice and lovely and kosher. Yes. I believe that is it because... Oh! Right, because... Past James of this current James mentioned it yesterday, but because it is Saturday for you all, it is now past James talking about, yes, the giveaway. Yes, this is our giveaway week, the last day of it. And here we're going to be giving away an Icewind Dale copy of the book. You too can do your very own adventuring within Icewind Dale. And we're going to be giving away that in the break. So if you do #chaos from now until the break, you can do it all the way through then. Only once, please. Only once. Or else you will be disqualified. And you must be present for when we do the drawing, which will probably happen in the break, at the end of the break. I'm not entirely sure. That's a future Thomas thing. Because future James will not be there to tell you what's the what.
Hey, past James, I have one other thing. For future James, in case you're watching this and you're done filming, on Call of Cthulhu, right after this show, we're going to give away the starter set. So another big giveaway here afterwards.
There we go. That's what past James didn't know, aka yesterday James. But now this current James, which will be your past James, because that current James will not be here, will know that we will be giving away a Call of Cthulhu during Call of Cthulhu in about 4 hours-ish. Yes. But I believe that's it. And since we're doing this pre-recorded, there is no bits to announce. Is there any announcements anybody else would like to drop in there? Doing the gesticulation.
Should we all talk to our future selves? At this point, I'll probably have booked that thing and be in Hawaii. So,
Nice.
we'll
Matt, I love doing Schitt's Creek.
Oh, I know. I'm serving a little David. What? What is going on?
You're in Schitt's Creek?
Oh, no. Well... Follow me. Go to the Instagram page. You can see the reposts from the Schitt's Creek. So.
I'll post about my stuff in the Discord since I haven't gotten clearance yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. As you notice, we are still down a Tossie, as it has only been one day. But we will carry on as we remember him from only 8 days ago.
As soon as there's internet on the moon, we might be able to get Tossie back.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
But until that time, we're going to roll that intro because we are going to start today's game of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden. And we're back, and my wand / pen is not in my hand, but I bring it back. We're back. Yes, let's get into the recap. So, last time, our compatriots, our adventurers, were sent by Hlyn Trollbane to go hunt down Sefik Coltro, a proposed mass murderer, serial killer who has been killing within the larger towns of 10 towns here in Icewind Dale. They were able to locate him and the company he works for, Torg's shipping company within the town of Goodmead. With some clever story making, they were able to draw out Sefik into the town, drew him into a dilapidated building where a battle ensued. Donovan and Elspeth were brought down by quick flashes of his ice sword. And, well, the carnage continued until a great smack of a quarterstaff from Azar smacked Sefik's head into his shoulders, and he fell down. As the team regrouped, Azar was talking, Renner giving a compliment, until a blade of ice shot through Azar's chest as Sefik began to stand up once more, head cracking back into place. They brought him down again, and this time took some fire, and as they burned the body. This is an interesting recap. Burn the body! A spirit began to emanate from the corporeal self and give out a shout and then dissipate out into the air. Our heroes, recovering from their wounds, decided it'd be best that they avoid Torga, owner of Torg's shipping company, and her compatriots, to avoid any unneeded harrying or confrontation. So they were able to find a room within the Goodmead's mead hall, slept a night, woke up at some unknown hour, and began to make their way out back to East Haven to meet up with Hlyn. While out, they were not accosted, but stopped by a very wordy hunter.
Oh, Fef.
Who told them about the militia that was sent out into the woods near Goodmead to hunt down who killed the town speaker. They went into the forest, had a magical experience with a local forest spirit and a fox. And after about 8 hours of travel, they made their way up the hills and found a cave that split off into 3 sections. As they tried to lure whatever was they tracked to the cave, Renner decided to go deeper into the cave without alerting any of their friends. And in doing so, well, they didn't need to lure anything out because Renner found what they were looking for. A large giant, taller than most humans, about 10, 12 feet. Gray skin, hair tied up in a top knot kind of deal, covered in hide, armor, and working by torchlight. They turned, noticed Renner, who was not exactly the most stealthy, and the battle began to ensue. Renner ran. The monster attacked, while also calling out to a friend and giving a whistle, in which a giant brown bear began to barrel down the hallway. Now, our heroes, within this cave and slightly out, are faced with a giant. And with its spear coming down upon Elspeth, because we stopped mid-combat, as I tend to do, they're going to roll their first attack. Hooah!
Is there a music, James?
Oh, is there music? I don't know. Let's do some of that music. No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, we're going to get a nice chonky sound. We're going to go to James' first sound set provided by Sirenscape. And we click this one. That I like this one. It's nice and chunky. Got some good
Is it just called Music to Die To? Because I've got that playlist ready to go. That seems to be my lot in this game.
Well, I got like Final Battle and some death music, but this one's more of like a
That's acceptable. I'll take it.
It's more Rammstein, less David Hasselhoff.
I appreciate that.
So, as this giant is yelling, it's like, get out! Stabs you with a 16 plus 6, 22.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. So that's gonna come down on you for 7, 10 plus 4, 11 damage.
Right?
And as you are stabbed into the shoulder by this massive spear, it pulls out and stabs once more for a natural 20.
There we go. There it is. As I just inevitably die right now, can I just scream, I'm sorry, it was a mistake! It was a mistake! We didn't know anyone was going to be here!
And as you are
You rolled max damage, didn't you?
Two ones, right?
3 ones.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh.
So that will be 6 plus 4, so 10 damage on this crit.
Miraculously, I am still up, but barely.
You feel, you with your natural proclivity towards death, feel a certain movement in your body that says to go this way, just a little bit, in which the spear is still catching you on the side of your thigh, rips through, but is not a mortal wound.
Awesome.
Does it have anything else? Nope, it is a simple giant. But as you say that and scream, it gives you very hard eyes, but who knows what it's thinking. Next up after... Oh, did I wrote this down? Yes, you're... Okay. I'm looking at the wrong combat initiative. Let's circle that one. There we go. Next up is Elspeth.
Well, that's convenient. Much as I normally hate to do this, it seems appropriate for me to just smack myself on the shoulder with the Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Not disengage? You're not gonna disengage and just get that GTFO?
I guess I could, since I am still technically up. Disengage is my full action? Disengage plus movement?
Yes.
You hear from the back as run, you fool.
Run!
Yeah, no, that's you're wait. Oh, I think I have.
Ah, you fools!
Oh no, this is fine anyway, because I have a bonus action. So okay. Yeah, then I will scramble on my hands and knees and just book it as best I can. Let me count. 5. I believe I can make it all the way back over here to the crew. That's about where I came from originally. So we'll disengage. I will run back that way, and then I. Yeah, and then I will go ahead and bonus action my healing word on myself.
All right.
To stay up. So that is going to be...
Two.
6 total.
6 whole health. So as you are stabbed twice and kind of confuse it a little bit with your words, you're able to get out of the way before it swings back out at you. And as you line up with Azar, you smack yourself with a healing word, and the pain in your leg slowly dissipates a bit. Next up, unless you have anything else, is Renner.
All right. I see Elspeth crawling out of this, scrambling out, and so I think I'm probably going to do the same, and he will get GTFO. He's actually going to head towards, where's Azar? Azar is over there.
We're all in a line, and we hope that they don't have some sort of area effect spell.
Yes. Okay. Well, then, seeing everyone kind of grouped, he'll run over to Amoa. And you said this is difficult terrain, correct? To get over
Yes. So it will
No.
double your.
But I have 30 feet, so I could probably make it here, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then he'll actually kind of crouch between Amoa's legs, to just kind of, but then pull out his trident towards that and attempt to look some sort of.
Are you
heroic.
readying to attack it?
Yeah, I'll ready. I will ready. No, actually, can I ready a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, then he'll ready a acid splash.
Okay.
Like he'll just start.
Yes, as you prep that and begin, you leap over bushes and scramble over the log and then just duck behind and get ready with your acid splash. Amoa is up. Well, Tossie didn't tell me what he'd like to do with Amoa. What do you think Amoa would like to do, y'all?
Ready a cantrip, just like Renner. Maybe move back a bit.
While laughing.
And
So Amoa will
unload on the first guy we see.
Okay. He will move one back on top of the log because, like you, Azar, he's able to hear that something else is coming down the other way. And I need to pull up Amoa's sheet. That's what I forgot to do. There is collections, games. And this is all possible because D&D Beyond makes it super easy to locate where all of my players' sheets are.
Woohoo!
Oh crap, he's also leveled up. Well, I will not do that for him.
Cantrips do the same amount of damage as
Yeah, that should be
they did last time.
Yeah.
cool. So let's see, what does he have? Well, he's concentrating on the bonfire at the moment.
Oh, then he can't hold a spell. That'll
Yeah.
require concentration to hold a spell.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
can
he's
still
going to
cantrip.
continue to concentrate on the bonfire, but he will unhook his hook, and whenever he sees a creature, he's going to huck it at it. Cool. That is Amoa's turn. Top of the order is Azar.
Right. How far away are the axe beaks?
The axe beaks,
I tied them up at the tree line away from the mouths of the cave. So
let's say a good 25, 30-ish feet.
Okay. I will go over to Ricky,
Mm-hmm.
Untie him, and I got 40 feet. So yeah, I could get Ricky and bring him back to Elspeth in case she's hurt. So if we need to get out of there, we have at least an axe beak nearby, so we can just hop on and run, whoever needs it.
Okay, so you run back and you grab an axe beak. Let's see, what can I use for an axe beak? What did I use last time? I used dragonflies or something like that?
I think
Yeah,
like
I think so.
spirits or pixies or something.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was like the pseudo dragon or something random like that.
Random.
So you don't even have to put on the map. It can just be like 10 feet from Elspeth, like just off the map.
Okay. Cool. So we'll just fire. How's a fire? Oh, it's off the map.
Yeah. So.
Okay, that works. Cool. So that is prepped and ready to go, and
I'll be like,
yeah, you're
I'll
riding.
be a little bit further back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you are on top of Ricky. Cool. Next up is the bear.
Oh boy.
The bears.
The bear goes. How fast do the bear go? The bear goes 40 feet.
Of course he does.
Let's see. That's a 1.
Can he fit though out with Buddy there?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it comes charging out and it's sniffing about and it's like,
Acid splash.
Well, I was gonna say, does it look angry? Because I don't know if.
well, it has been pelted a couple times. I forget who else threw a spell that hit it on the nose.
Donovan hit it with a firebolt.
Oh, so it's probably not the friendliest. Then yes,
Not the
we'll.
happiest-
no.
Not the happiest brown bear. But it sees you right there. And what's the range on acid splash?
60 feet.
60 feet, casted at the bear.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh.
because he would have cast it as soon as it came around the corner. I don't know if Acid Splash has a
It
like
does.
a splash radius.
It does have a 5-foot splash radius.
Okay.
And then the dex saving throw is 11.
Dex saving throw is 11. Okay.
Mhm.
So you throw it and it goes kind of careening a bit around the corner. Now let's do a different color dice for you. And DC 11.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't think the bear makes it. The bear has a 0. Oh, well, okay. So the giant makes it, but the bear does not.
All right.
5 damage?
As soon as he sees it, 5 damage. Yeah, acid damage.
Yes, as you throw it, it's just so, it's like and he'll use his last. Oh, can it do that? 1, 2. Nope, you're in the space there, buddy. It's gonna stop there. It's like next up. Everybody hears it. The trampling of feet. Just going careening, and you hear something smack against the wall as it makes a quick turn. It's like, friend! Boom! 2, 3, 4, runs through the fire. 5, 6, 7.
Bear was his friend.
He's got more friends.
7.
Dex save.
Because of the bushes there can't quite make it. Dex save of what is an ogre's? Oh, -1. A Moa's spell is a 12, so that does 1d8, and that is a 7 damage. And I used that roll using D&D Beyond because I clicked the button.
Ooh, ogre.
It is. You see coming around this
can't
corner, bald, and its jaw slightly jutting out. Large creature, almost as tall as the other giant, but this one is bulbous in the belly, massive arrow-like arms, holding a club in one hand and a javelin in the other, and just takes its arm and just goes Frostmaiden. Vroom. And let's see, can I roll 20? There we go. So it did 7 damage. And its body catches fire as it runs through, and it's like, "Roar!" And seeing a Moa as the first thing there, it will huck the spear, or not spear, the javelin, as I say words. That will be a +6, so that will be a 16, and armor class is a 12. Let's see.
Does a Moa have mage armor? I think he would still hit.
It still hits. But he does not have mage armor. Let's see, that will be leveled up. Well, let's see, and that's a plus. This is con. That's a plus 2. Let's say he has for now. And we'll have him roll when he gets back. But that is a 16 damage, or not 16 damage. Well, that would be harsh. That would be a 2d6 plus 4. That will be 12 damage.
Dang.
Oh, we're dead.
Javelin goes out and it lands square in Amo's chest and almost knocks him off the log, and he's like, "Ooh!" But that's Amoa there, and that is the ogre. Next up is Donovan.
Does anyone look very hurt? Well, okay. I mean, on our team, yes. On their side.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think have we hit any of them other than the bear.
Barely.
Just bear.
And didn't. No, we didn't hit.
I think
dude.
I hit the giant.
Yeah,
No.
I feel like he's been
Did
hit
you?
like for
Okay.
a couple of somethings. He took a little bit when I tried to thunder wave him away.
Oh, that's
beginning.
right.
Yeah.
He just
A
didn't get
little
punished.
bit, yeah.
No.
So the bear is probably the most hurt.
The most hurt, you could see it's been burned by your fireball. It has had acid splashed in its face, and it's like,
I'd much rather kill these other things, but I think the bear is going to be the best target to get an enemy off the field. I am going to hide. Bonus action, hide.
roll a stealth for me, sir.
Nice.
18 stealth.
18. And what is your passive? Okay. You feel hidden.
All right, then I'm going to shoot the bear with my bow. 18 to hit. And because I forgot my, I actually do 2d6 sneak attack now. I will do my short bow plus sneak attack. So 9 points from the short bow and 9 points from the sneak attack for 18 points of damage.
As you
those are numbers.
If I was hidden.
Yeah.
Ooh, I had advantage too.
Roll for crit.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
almost, but no.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
So the short bow flies, or the arrow flies off the short bow, and as this bear is like getting at its nose that's been burned and its face that has a bit of acid on it, you put it out of its misery. As the arrow flies straight into its neck, it's like,
And I just see, sorry, bear.
the
Not
bear.
sorry.
Not sorry about it.
Next up,
I've got some movement. I think I might want to just sneak around this way.
okay, you sneak that way. Meanwhile, seeing his pet bear die in front of him, the troll within the cave is like,
Troll?
Is it a giant or a troll?
Sorry, I keep saying troll.
I said,
Giant.
It's changing.
I'm like looking at the model. It's like, that's a troll. No, it's
Yeah, the model's a troll.
giant creature of gray skin with the top knot. Just, I'm not saying the creature's name because none of you know it yet.
It's a giant that's name is Troll. Got it.
Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah. Eddie.
Eddie.
The giant looks down at the bear. Is like, Eddie! No! And then we'll gingerly try to make past the bear. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And does not see where Donovan ran off to quite yet. And he's just like, you killed Eddie! And will, since Elspeth, you're there,
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
is going to take a stab at you. For 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. God, I wish I had a reaction. Literally anything that has a reaction.
We're all gonna be warlocks.
13 damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
13? Yeah, I'm down.
Elspeth is down, and this large giant is just like, and then he will huck his spear at the next person he sees, which is Azar. Oh wait, no, it's 2 melee attacks, and they can't reach you. Never mind.
Yeah.
Redacted. Delta
You're
Green.
welcome.
But that was its full movement, and its eyes are filled with fury. But Elspeth is down, and speaking of Elspeth, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Cool.
Come on, nat 20.
Yeah, please. 13.
You make your first one.
James, before we get too far, Tossi's ready to action. I mean, Moa's ready to action to throw his
Yes.
as a boomerang.
Let's see. It would have been at the ogre because that's the first one that came out. Thank you for reminding me. So the boomerang goes.
Just whittling them down as much as we can.
The boomerang, he hucks this. He hasn't told me what the material is. I'm assuming it's stone, bone.
Stone boomerang? Yeah, makes
Some
sense.
hard material that is not made of wood. Hucks it, and it boing, lands on the belly of the ogre.
This bounces off the fat.
Yep. Just boing. And you see Omoa's monobrow just go, ugh. That was Moa's ready to action. Thank you for reminding me. And then that will be Elspeth. Renner, you are up.
Okay. Renner is going to run towards this cave opening. Here. Can he see through now with his dark vision?
Yes, you can. And
What does he see?
Look down. Where is my reveal area? You can see basically the channel and this side of it too. I'll say something like that.
Okay.
Does it go all the way through?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like
Doesn't
it's
look like
got
that,
little...
So that's a wall in the back.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That much.
Okay. Does it look like I can fit through whatever these things are?
Do you feel like you could shove yourself in there? You could squeeze.
Okay. Very quickly, do I think like me, Azar, and Elspeth could probably fit in that thing? Mental note.
You have by looking at it right now, you feel like everybody could fit in there.
Everybody
could have a little bit of a trouble, but.
And I don't think, I'm assuming that the ogre and giant probably couldn't fit through this little 5-foot hole thing here, right?
You assume probably not the ogre, the larger giant. If they did the side thing, maybe.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna mental note that, scream at everyone, and says there may be. No, I don't want to do that. No, he'll just be like, in case we can't escape that way, and he'll point in here. And as he does, though, he's going to see Elspeth fall, and then feeling the new power from this bestowed gift of conjuring animals, is going to use one of them, which, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like I can, with every one, conjure a specific amount with challenge ratings, correct?
Yes. So it's like The smaller ones, you get a lot of them. It's like an Oriental trading company pony pack.
So he's gonna then conjure 2, because it's 2 giant octopuses, just from memory, from when he was young. He's gonna go, Octavia, and he's gonna conjure them, one right in front of Elspeth. And it'd be kind of cool if it can kind of come out of the frozen water here, in between Azar and Elspeth, and then the other one, he's gonna conjure in front of Moa, in between Moa and Ogre.
They are large creatures.
They'd
be as big as the giants are.
Are they that big?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, then I will...
Just drop it on top of me. I'm already unconscious.
Yeah, I was going to say, because what I wanted to... Okay, so the goal is, as soon as one conjures here, he's going to, since he can communicate with aquatic life fluently, is going to tell Octavia, who will be over Elspeth, to rescue her.
Well, I don't have an octopus, so we're using a snake.
Oh, but you made it? Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. And then the other one here, for Octavius, I'll just say, protect us. There, yeah.
Okay. Let me get some giant octopus. And are they under your control or my control?
They are, you have the creature statistics. They're friendly to me. I roll initiative for summon creatures as a group. They obey any verbal commands I issue. If I don't, they'll just defend themselves.
Yeah, so you tell them what to do.
Yeah, so I'm just telling them what to do, which is fun. Cool.
Hurt them, save me.
Yeah, hurt that, exactly. hurt that. Save me, save my friend.
Okay.
Protect us. So yeah.
Roll me initiative for both.
Okay.
Or roll me initiative for one, I'll apply for both.
I'd say, yeah, it's okay. And then I don't include my own initiative, correct? Like
no.
My bonus.
They have their own stats, which I have pulled.
18.
Really, hold up.
You said hold up?
No, go ahead. Sorry, I had a...
Oh, 18.
18. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Do you want me to send you the info on the giant octopus?
Oh, I pulled it up. You're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so next up is, after Renner, is Amoa. Seeing this giant octopus, or do you have anything else you'd like to do?
If I can still move, I actually want to make it here to see what these things are.
Okay. You run inside, you look, and with a quick glance, you're unfamiliar with the way whatever culture this is stores their dead bodies. But you do see along the lines within the walls, stacked up about 3 high, just bones of dead thing. Humanoids. Stacked up 3 on each side, and each one of those little, I guess, keys on the piano, per se, little alcoves. You can see 3 stacked up on both sides.
And I can't see anything on this side. This is just empty.
Oh, 1 second.
The wall.
Doing the 20 thing. Or roll 20. There you go. So yeah, similar.
Oh, wonderful.
Lots of dead bodies.
So that was, let me see, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I think I can make it back like to here-ish.
Okay.
Cool. So I can still kind of see my buddies, Octavius and Octavia.
Yeah, and from there, you can't, with that tree there, it's hard to see Octavia.
Okay, but I did give her the direction as running back, like, protect her to about Elspeth.
Yep. Okay. Next up is Amoa, and Amoa's, who just threw the boomerang, is like, I'm gonna need that back, but, hello, friend. Pets his Octavius. And what will Amoa do? Well, the bonfire is no longer a problem or a thing. So he'll drop the bonfire, and it's 10 feet out. Is it a, what is this thing? What is this? Extend your... Okay, sure. Seeing a quick cue from your acid, and he's like, I can do something kind of like that. And 10 feet away, he uses poison spray. Sure, on the ogre, which means to do a con save. Makes that con save. Okay. So the puff goes, poof, and the ogre's like, frowns heavily. Moa, what would a Moa do? Seeing that Elspeth...
Didn't Renner tell us to follow?
Renner, did you say follow or?
Follow what?
Follow you.
You.
To Amoa?
Just like to the group. Did you say that?
I did. Well, I yelled to them. I'm like, we might have a if you can't escape that way, come this like that. Like there may be room in here.
Okay. Oh well. Have fun, squishy friend, and we'll go in 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was a good Darcy impression. That was good.
There. Okay, that is a Moa, and he will go hopefully grab his boomerang soon. Hopefully he does not yell at me about that. Azar, you're at the top of the round.
Cool. Well, let's see. We need Elspeth conscious, so let's take care of that. Okay, Elspeth, you got 5 hit points. Yay.
Thanks.
A little bit of sunshine in your life. And
nice contrast to my general ish.
How much? What would you say it would take to just grab her? Because I think Azar is strong enough to just hoist her, but think the just my full action just to grab her and get up on Ricky.
Okay. Yep. I would say with the movement and your strength, Elspeth. How much do you weigh?
I think I am 150.
150.
5'8" and 150.
Yeah, Azar can handle
Plus
that.
my gear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how?
Yeah, I'm not trying to carry you; just kind of hoist you up on Ricky.
Hoist you
so
up?
I don't have to take it that far. Yeah.
Yeah, very ungentle. It's just like, and hoist, and you're kind of just like a potato sack right now, Elspeth, as you're slowly regaining consciousness.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you are on top of Ricky.
And the Axe Beaks have 60 feet of movement, I believe.
They have
Sounds correct.
Axe big fat. No,
Yeah.
I don't need images, but that's cool. Axe Beaks move 50 feet.
All right, 50 feet. Oh, then we will. I'll take Elspeth and just ride away
Okay.
for now, at least.
Yeah. So Donovan, from behind your tree, you notice that Azar, Elspeth, and Ricky begin to.
What?
And Renner, you're the only one who's able to see it. It's, well, Amoa's taller than you. He's like,
What? No. I'm sure Azar has a plan.
But
Great.
yes, as you're rushing off on Ricky, roll me a quick animal handling check just to make sure you don't run into a tree.
It is +2.
So if that's a +2, that's a 7. What about?
Oh no! That was his last roll.
I haven't rolled it yet. Is it rolling?
Not yet.
I see it.
Terrible.
I see it moving.
I mean, if you have real dice, go ahead. I'm not a stickler for that. Hell yeah! Break out the 10.
That is a 17.
17. Despite the adrenaline-filled nature, you're able to guide Ricky, who's just like, kind of like yelling back at Snowball and Boulder as they are starting to get very agitated.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Very close to it.
Battle ensues near them, and they are getting very.
Yeah, they're not battle birds.
Oh, they are not battle birds. Maybe in time, but this is still only your like 3rd or 4th day with them, and they're like.
Yeah. All right, so that will be me.
Okay, you, Elspeth, ride off. Next up is the octopuses. Octopi.
Octopi.
Octopus. So starting with Octavia here.
Yes.
You told her to protect, and
Protect.
Octavia will latch out with her tentacles, trying to grab this giant. I keep saying giant. It is a giant.
Come on. Grapple.
Ooh, this boy, Octavia's
Let's call him Bobby.
muscle. Okay, here we go. Go, Octavia. 15. What is the giant? It hits. So that will be 2d6 plus 3. So that is 9 damage from Octavia, but the giant is also grappled. As 3 of these tentacles latch on, and this giant is like, no!
You're doing great, Octavia. Keep it up.
But it is stopped in its tracks. Meanwhile, Octavius also reaches out against the ogre, just like. That is for Octavius a 12, and the ogre is only 11. Cool. Octavius also lashes out with its tentacles for also 9 damage.
Oh.
Thanks.
But it is also grappled. So both of these large creatures, as this massive duo of cephalopods start to just wrap and constrict, it's like, and you just see it slowly starting to creep in on it. Good summoning there. Great summoning with those octopuses.
And we found the fox. Ooh.
Next up, that was that, and the bear is dead. Next is the ogre. The ogre is starting to see, like, no, and is going to attempt to break free. I believe that does make it.
16, I think, DC.
Yes, escape DC is 16. Yes, but it takes its action to do so. Yes. So it takes that action, and it is able to, only being within the first parts of being harried by all these tentacles, it rips off 2, 3, and it's just like, boo, smacks down on Octavius. For, I don't think it's got a, yeah, it hits Octavius with its club for 2d8 plus 4.
Nice.
Ugh, that is 14 damage.
Okay, that's okay. Octavius is changed.
Oh, he's got a lot of health.
I may have thought about what to conjure.
So I'm going to use the average, which is the 52.
Yeah.
So 14 damage. So that will be 38 left. But that is his... Oh, wait. His action was to get out.
I was going to ask, but I thought maybe he had a bonus action with the club.
Derp-a-derp.
So
retract that. But he's going to try and... Well, that tree's in the way.
Mm-hmm. And the fire's right behind him. So what you going to do, ogre?
So it takes off the tentacles and it's just like...
Just gets ready to smash.
Yep, gets ready to smash. Next up is Donovan.
Peekaboo.
Are both grappled? Both large creatures?
The ogre has pulled itself away, but the other one is restrained at the moment.
Hmm.
You have advantage.
Do I?
Yeah, it's
if you're
restrained, so you have advantage.
Yeah, just like you have advantage.
I'm going to take a step forward.
Really?
Which is probably 10.
Mm-hmm.
And as I do so, pull my rapier
Mm-hmm.
and cast Booming Blade.
Ooh, okay. You cast Booming Blade.
What's...
Do it if you want.
Say
You
about
have
it.
advantage.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
restrained.
do have advantage, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. 13.
13. Does that hit? It does not hit.
Inspiration?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you
Yeah.
want, why not throw a D6 on that?
A D6. I like a D6. Four. Total of 17.
Hits.
All
So
right.
roll some damage as your rapier coated within this thunderous energy that kind of just pulsates.
A rapier for 9 points of damage. Sneak attack for another 9 points of damage. And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and move another 10, 15, or for 30.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I tell the giant thing, don't move, as I step back away from it.
You stab in and find a critical spot where like the hip joint meets the leg, and you just at the same time this energy that has been pulsating around your sword just kind of encoats him, and as he's trying to get out, you just okay,
Don't move.
which leads to his turn.
Hmm?
He will attempt to
Move.
let's see with restrain he can still attack.
to break free.
Thank you. Someone finally did it. I've been trying to hold it back for
Do
like
it.
3 rounds.
Knowing that you were the one who killed his bear, he's going to try and just, while wrestling with all the tentacles, raise up his spear and try and beeline it through. You do get, I will say, half cover, 3/4 cover. Yeah, I'll say 3/4. Sure, 3/4
It's got the
cover.
big bush.
It's a large tree, and then there's a bit of the wall there. So it's going to try and do this, but even though it is at disadvantage, he very much hates your guts right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair, I guess.
Yeah, totally understandable. Most people I meet, in fact.
Oh, that is both a 9 plus a 6, so that is a 15 to hit.
Which is my AC.
Plus 5. So as he tries to, and the spear just goes and lands in the slow, and Donovan, you see this massive spear about 12 feet long. It was about 12 feet long. Massive creature.
Nuclear treat.
You go and get some trout. And at that time, he's just like, "Ah!" As Octavia continues to go. Elspeth, you are riding on the back of Ricky, just going.
Yeah, it's very unpleasant, and I'm not enjoying it. But am I more than 120 feet away?
Let's see. The ride with Ricky was 50
50.
feet away, so technically you're only about 60 feet away.
Love it. Great. I would like to just kind of like look up, feeling not great. I just traded going toward one light for going toward a different one. That's the second time in 24 hours that's happened. I'm having some weird feelings, and I'm just gonna throw out my hand and cast my guiding bolt at the fucking giant.
Love it.
Yes.
Because that's got a 120-foot range. So
Fire
hopefully
away.
I'm not too fucked up to get that. That's a 19 to
No,
hit.
you are not. She is
19 hits.
Nice.
Righteous Fury. My favorite kind.
Melancholy dark energy shoots through the air.
bad.
Look, I mean, I always knew she was gonna potentially become an edgelord, but I didn't know it was gonna happen this fast. Sorry, I'm double checking what my damage is. It's 4d6. Okay. Gonna be 17
Nice.
damage.
Ooh!
Yes.
Dark black energy with a slight sickly green tint on the edges just aims through trees. Oh, wait. You're right. Roll me, because I did not describe it, just roll me a d20. Mm-hmm. 11 through 10 or above. It
got an 18.
18. It beelines through. And as this creature with all the tentacles around it turns and looks, boom, smacks it in the head as this melancholy energy along with this now. So usually when you see a guiding bolt energy latch onto its target, it's very immediate. Right now it's kind of stacked on top of this other invisible force that's kind of just pulsating around, but it is there. Awesome possum. Next up, unless you want to continue riding like a potato sack.
Honestly, I think at that point, I think I don't want to keep getting too much further away from the rest of the party because I'm worried about them. So at that point, I'm either going to like smack it Azar and Ricky to stop, or I'm just going to roll myself off of Ricky.
Which one you going to do?
If Azar will stop, then great.
Yeah, I was just trying to get you away from danger.
No, that's fine. Then I'll just keep on like, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. So the Ricky just hi-ho silvers it a bit, just like
good bird.
You're able to hop off.
Great.
Next up is Renner in this little channel here.
Oh Lord. He will run out to check on Octavia and Octavius.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing Octavia dealing here, he's gonna yell at Octavius to grapple the ugly one about the ogre, and then he's actually gonna try and throw a dagger at this one.
Okay,
because he doesn't want to get too close. 13.
13. You huck the dagger, and even though it has makeshift armor, it is thick, and it just goes, and it's just hanging there.
Ah, wonderful.
The tentacle just kind of just like, and it just like in the snow.
Oh, I was gonna say, Octavia, press it in further, but it's no. He'll just be like, all right, and then he'll kind of just head back up in here.
Okay. Next up is Amoa, and seeing the strat that is going on is gonna be like, oh, okay. Steps 1, 2, 3, out, and looks about. It's like, boom, and as that same point underneath the larger giant, not the ogre, flame erupts as the bonfire over on this side goes poof. And because it is restrained, it's got a disadvantage on dex save. And it fails. And you know that smell of grilled octopus? Just kind of wafts in the air a bit as all of a sudden this giant just catches a flame, and Octavia is just like and really, you know, in your brief moment of looking at Octavius and Octavia, you're familiar with octopus enough to know they're holding their breath.
Yeah, but the thing is the spell lasts for an hour. They can hold their breath for an hour. So.
They're holding their breath.
Yeah.
But the giant does take a d8 of fire damage. Or 2. But it will continue to burn while in that space. Next up is Azar at the top. You are about 60-ish feet away. Atop Ricky.
Yeah, I'm going to hop off of Ricky. I'm going to run back to where Donovan was. Where exactly is the giant spear?
Right about here.
Okay. Then I will bonus action for another 40 feet. I'm going to grab it, and that'll get me 20 feet back to where I was, and then I'll dash away. So I'm back to where I was, and he doesn't have a spear anymore.
Wait, are you doing this atop Ricky or?
No, I hop down and I run. I can move 40 feet. I can bonus action, and then I can move again. So that's 60 there, 60 back.
Okay. You grab it and.
That's what I like. It's dragging.
He threw it. He doesn't got it no more. So
right.
Do this now.
It's very much a. If you did it by your side, like this way, you would run into so many trees and just like.
Just grab it by the end and drag it.
Oh, so you're gonna run and drag. So it's just like.
Yeah.
So you're running and dragging it as it makes trails in the snow. Okay.
He has no weapons.
As I was going, I got it.
We had to turn this into a slapstick comedy somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up is the octopi. Can't use its tentacles until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the octopus can't use its tentacle on another target, but it can continue to constrict the one that they've passed. So it will continue to constrict this giant over here for that hits. You go, Octavia.
Yes.
Advantage for a crit.
That is true. Let's see what happens. It does not happen, but it does.
No cards.
For 13 damage.
Nice.
Ooh,
come on, Octavia.
Octavia's
Good job, baby.
So Octavia, despite being crispified, well, technically it's out of this space. Technically, while being crispified, it knows its directive and it just continues to wrap around. Meanwhile, Octavius is like, and starts to get around the ogre. Unfortunately, with this club and having once gotten off of it, the ogre is able to push away Octavius, who's just constantly like, I'm.
You heard of our Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
Yeah, exactly. Hello.
Next up is not the ogre. There we go. Which will swing down atop Octavius because that's where the target is.
I'm confused which is which.
Octavius is the boy over here. Octavia is the girl over here.
You should have looked. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's fine. Ogre Octavius, giant Octavia.
Ooh, and that does 11 plus 4 damage, so 15 as it comes swinging down with its club, and you don't hear any. I'm assuming they have vocal cords, but if they did, then they would stop holding their breath.
Yeah.
What's the constitution on that?
Okay.
But
14.
they wouldn't breathe.
So it's maxed down with club,
Yeah.
doing, I said 15 damage. So that will be 37. Okay. And Renner, I don't know if you've ever heard of fish out of water.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a sound, but it's constantly just trying to do this with its mouth. With that strike on Octavius, you can just see out of the corner there with the Moa slightly blocking that the process of a fish out of water thing is happening with Octavius, having taken that blow from the Great Club. Okay. Next up is Donovan.
Oh boy. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to run here and fire my
say technically y'all are off the board right now.
Got a bow?
Yeah, I'm gonna fire my bow.
Okay, and since Octavia is one of your compatriots, go ahead and do it with not advantage, but sneak attack if you hit.
Oh,
He's grappled.
Oh, grapple roll some advantage.
Yeah.
There we go.
2 hits. Plus short bow damage of 6 and sneak attack damage of 6. Wow, they've been identical this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
12
Nice.
points of damage.
12 points of damage. Come on, I want that. 12 points of damage. While you are sticking it to this giant, it's a giant, so it's a little hard to tell whether he's worse for wear or not. But he's been constantly taking hits and is still standing.
I'm going to bonus action dash back over to my little hidey hole.
Love it.
Your hidey hole.
Howdy ho.
Meanwhile, let's see. We have Donovan. Next up is the giant's turn. Very much annoyed with Octavia here, is going to attempt to pull off Octavia. And despite all of the stuff going around, oh, and I need to roll, is it a D8 with that bonfire?
Oh,
you're
yeah.
moving.
On a creature must make a saving throw when it moves into the...
It starts its turn.
Or ends its turn there. Okay. So it takes off Octavia, who's just been... Ugh! And weaponless, on fire a bit, begins to move back into the cave. 1, 2. Oh wait, if it moves away,
Yeah,
Octavia
get
gets
boom,
a
boom.
attack of opportunity.
And it does, yes. To grapple.
What Octavia does.
Come on, Octavia. Grapple, grapple.
Octavia rips out with its tentacles, but is just not enough as it pushes it away and begins to make its way back inside. 1, 2, 3. It will pick up the bear as it goes inside.
Oh. Is it a cleric?
Maybe a
Go.
druid.
Or
We
a
can
necromancer?
negotiate something.
Okay. But it has taken its bear compatriot back inside.
Oh, it got dark again.
I know. I can't see it.
Can't see it. Okay. That is the giant's turn. Elspeth.
Well, normally I like to whittle them down one at a time, and since the giant is now out of range, and this seems to be the most effective, I'm going to throw a second level guiding bolt over at the ogre.
Okay, roll me an attack, please.
17.
17.
Nice.
Roll some damage.
So 18 damage.
I always forget, how much damage.
That's a good spell.
It's such a great spell at low levels. 18, so
I don't think I ever hit with guiding bolt and sacred flame. I never hit with.
I think it's just that I've done so little so far in every fight we've been in that this is now
the
like
one.
just
This is the one.
Gotta make up.
Yep, making up for it.
Okay. Next up is Renner.
Can I see Azar and Elspeth at this point, like kind of heading back, doing their?
You can see stuff coming from you didn't see it. You may have seen a flash of yellow running by and then carrying a massive spear behind them, but you have seen some of that very familiar at this point for you, melancholy energy
Okay.
coming out of Elspeth. He's an Aries.
He's a Scorpio. Don't kid yourself.
I think Renner then will he'll come out, hop up on a Moa,
Okay.
on his shoulder, and then let out the caustic brew, Tasha's caustic brew,
Okay.
at Buddy here. And I know I'm trying to hit over since I'm above.
this one is kind of, at least I'm imagining it comes out and splashes, so it will hit Octavius because they are the same size.
Okay.
It will hit Octavius.
That's okay. He knows it's not real. He'll be like, sorry, Octavius. I know you're not real, but... And then he'll start hawking up his caustic.
Mm-hmm.
With his
do they make a save?
Tongue. Yes, it's going to be a dex of 11.
Dex of 11, okay. They both succeed.
Okay. Great.
No damage?
I don't think so, no. Yeah, no, nothing. It's fine.
Okay. So as you... No one really gets to see it. Maybe Elspeth and Azar from the far end, you get to see almost frog-like Renner's throat and body kind of just expand a bit before all of this liquid just comes busting out of their mouths. And as you yell to warn Octavius, it kind of leans up against the side of the rock there, and the ogre taking cue from its fellow combatant is like, and starts to burble and burn against the snow below.
Ah, drat. And he'll hop off Amoa behind him and then tell Octavius, try and grapple it again to the ogre. And then Octavia, good job. Because if she moves 10 feet at a time through difficult terrain, she's not going to get much further before. So she'll stay there.
I hate to rules lawyer. I mean, I don't. I actually really like rules lawyering. Tasha's Caustic Brew is a concentration spell.
Oh.
As is Conjure Animals.
So I would stay up here?
No, you would lose
Could not cast it.
Octavius and Octavia.
I did not know this. Again, I'm sorry. But let's, for the sake of... Because we've already done it, Renner didn't know. He's still learning his own stuff, so he went... And then they started to fizzle away.
Yep.
Oh, drat. Double drat.
And Amoa is just like, oh yeah! Oh. As the ogre just turns like... And Amoa's like, and points towards over at Elspeth and Azara and begins to make their way over. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And what can we do? Hops on the log here, and at the same time it's just like, all right, fire. As burning hands erupt from his fingertips. As the ogre is like, and what is the dex here? It is a -1, but Amoa is a save of a 12, so it saves for 3d6 damage. Halved. So that's 12, so 6 fire damage as it fire fingers erupt from Amoa's hands, singeing the ogre. And using his jump that he still has on him, he will take that movement and leap up here. And he's like, Renner, come on!
Whoa! Renner is having a bad day. He's not, doesn't really know what he's doing.
That is the end of Amoa's turn. At the top of the order, all of you here, coming from behind you in the woods. Doug! And that's where we're going to take our break.
What? Doug.
Okay.
Doug.
Hello, I am Doug.
Doug.
I am hiding below my porch because I love you. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening?
This is Cookie. Okay.
Well, we'll see what that call means. But in the meantime, we're going to do our do the drawing now during the break?
When we come back, we will have drawn it.
Yes.
So this is your last chance. Enter #chaos into the chat right now. Must be present to win.
Yes,
This
and if
copy.
you weren't here at the top of it, this is pre-recorded, so anything I say now is past James while you're watching it, while current James is not in his room. But right now, past James will tell you we will all be going to our respective restrooms, but in the meantime, hang around, chat a bit, and we will catch you after the break. See you then. Hello and welcome back. Oh shit. Hello and welcome back. Let me gesticulate with my pen here.
Leviosa.
Not Leviosa. Our adventurers are in combat. They were fighting a singular giant, and then there was a bear that came, then came an ogre, then came something that yelled Doug. But before we do that, congratulations! You have won!
You are amazing, and you have won this book. We will get it shipped out, hopefully, before Easter.
Yes, thank you so much for entering, as well as all the other entrants into this fun giveaway. But congratulations, as you have won the Rime of the Frostmaiden book on this pre-recorded show.
I know.
All right.
But top of the order, you all heard coming out from behind you, and Elspeth and Azara are able to see just between those two trees there another giant. Similar gray skin, top knot. But this one, as opposed to the Fury you all have been facing, she's got a little wicker basket on her shoulder as she's carrying some stuff. Bright white smile coming across her face as she's like, Doug! And then her eyes land on Elspeth.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood, and not having heard a response, she drops her basket in 60 frames.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I feel like Amoa would, if she hears Doug, I feel like Amoa would be like, yeah. Like, I feel like he would do something like that. Just, I mean, I'm not speaking for Tossie, but I feel like he might try to.
I feel like that does sound like a very, not just Samoa, but a very Tossie thing to do.
Yes, exactly.
So she sees the bloodied Elspeth, and almost in that 60 frame per second, very dramatic shot of her dropping the basket and it going kaboom. Amoa will shout out, it's like, yes, in his Amoa voice. And the basket hits the ground, and Elspeth and Azar, you are able to hear the clanging of metal as it drops down. But as she holds in her left arm a walking stick with a very sharp, pointy point.
She does.
Of course she does.
I said, oh yeah, I'll bet she does.
Yeah.
A new challenger has arrived.
Can I free action real fast? I'm gonna put my hands up in the air and just be like, we were just leaving.
Okay. Well, she will roll initiative to see where she joins in. Okay.
How many slots do I have left before I die again?
I did. I can't do nothing.
Maybe she's always hated the bear. Everyone else is still alive. We can
we solved a problem for you.
Yes, we fixed your.
We can spin this
terrible bear problem.
So we're at the top of the order. It is Azar.
Oh wow, you guys are way down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
There's
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
There's
Azar.
the
hold on. I am I'm way off the map here.
They ran 60 feet, but Azar begins to make her way back towards the cave entrance, towards Donovan. What are you doing, Azar? Oh, you are muted.
Shoot at the ogre.
Shoot at the ogre with a
Bow.
bow. You have a bow?
Yep.
Okay.
Just never use it.
Probably hidden underneath all the extra coats. You all now see Azar whips out a bow and fires it off at the ogre. Roll
Got 3 weapons: staff, bow, and some darts.
Okay.
Let's see if this will roll this time. There you go, 16.
16 hits. Roll some damage.
Okay, that's a D8 plus 3. All right.
6.
There you go.
6
more
damage lands, puncturing the skin, the thick skin of this ogre, and having charged out with so much gusto, it is starting to seem a little more unbalanced. Okay.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Okay, let's cross that out because they're gone and you're gone. Next up is the ogre. The ogre. Let's see, what is he gonna do? He looks at the trees and he's like, "That's too much." And then he's gonna run over to a mower and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, right up to a mower and smack him with the great club.
Great club.
What if it's only a good club, though?
Yeah.
Well, Amoa makes it great by dodging out of the way
Hey.
as he swings upwards, and the ogre is getting a very frustrated furrow on his brow. Next up after the ogre is Donovan.
Oh, I am going to bonus action hide. Dirty 20.
Dirty
Nice.
20, you feel hidden.
And then I will shoot with my bow. Do I get advantage from
Yes, you
unseen
do.
attacker? 10 and 8. Those are both misses. Oh, wow.
Anyone feel like spinning a D6 on that?
Sure.
Might as well.
All right.
I'm dead regardless. So
Just run into the tunnel.
gotta go
You
hide in
have
the
Ricky.
snowbank.
So 15 to hit.
15. It hits. Roll some damage with the sneak attack.
The short bow does 8 points, and the sneak attack does 7. 15 points of damage.
Before I say what happens next, how long does Booming Blade last, by the way?
Until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay, so that
believe-
means the large giant would have moved and dragged the bear.
No, that had passed.
Oh, that passed? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, meanwhile, this arrow flies, landing square in the face of the ogre. Claim your kill, sir.
Oh, so it just kind of hides into the bush. A little bit of snow falls over him. Is about to let go when he moves it over a foot and then fires. And shoots just past Amoa into the face.
Yes. Amoa, with you crouched down and Amoa standing at a good 7+ feet tall, and this ogre standing much higher above him. The adjustment for that 1 foot seems for most people would be very egregious, but you fired off, and then the wind curves it around Amoa and then right into the ogre's head, as very much like the troll in Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone. Kind of just wavers and falls down dead.
Inspired.
Excellent. Meanwhile, that is your turn. Next up is Doug. Doug, within the cave, yells out, "They killed!" What was the bear?
Eddie.
Eddie. They killed Eddie Gog! And at that point, Gog just very similar look that you saw with Doug, and yells out, nope, she's higher pitched. No! This is supposed to be a horror campaign, folks. Next up, and then Donovan, you can hear it as you hear the sound of a body being dragged backwards.
All right.
Okay. That is Doug's turn. Elspeth, you get to see the fury and yelling of Gog next to you. She's about 25-ish feet away.
You have Ricky.
And you are on Ricky. Or no, not on.
No, I'm next to Ricky. Let's see. Because it would make sense to go back toward the party because that's putting more distance between me and the aggressor, but also that's putting us toward the bottleneck where the other aggressor is. So, X-Beaks have 50 feet of movement?
Yes.
Is that right?
If it's incentive, there's bones in the hole.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, Elspeth will remember what. No, she was unconscious. She won't. Never mind. She was still passed out. Elspeth is gonna head back for the party. I think the move here, and tell me if I can actually do this just based on the fact that I'm what's available to me. What I'd like to do is essentially hop back on Ricky and run back towards where the other Axebeaks are, and then right when I get to the other Axebeaks, basically like hop off, slash all of the ties so that they can run if they need to, and then keep running on foot back towards where Amoa and Renner are.
Okay. I would say you can do that and get yourself 10 feet of movement away from where you cut.
Okay, great. Then I'd like to drop Ricky off with the other two cut, and then I guess I'd end up probably right next to him. Right next to Amoa.
Okay. So Ricky gets left here with Snowball and Boulder, who now being tied have some choices to make. Okay. We'll do that. Here. Cool. So that is Elspeth. Renner, you are up. The ogre has fallen before Amoa's feet as you look.
Outstanding. And I did see the bear get dragged back in.
You did not, because you were on this side.
Okay. I really don't know what to do. He's going to... I don't know what to do. Hold on. Well, can he see this thing that yelled out? Can he see Gog?
From where you are,
not really. Huh?
You can see a bit of her legs.
Okay.
Or wait, no, there's that tree in front. Never mind. There's a tree in front. No.
And you know, he's gonna be that guy. He's gonna be like, I found refuge, and he's gonna start running back in here. and he's actually going to go all the way to the back of, or where, let's see, he was here, so that's be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he wants to go here.
There. And from where you can see,
oh, criminy.
you can see Doug slowly pulling in Eddie from that area.
Okay, I could have sworn that there was a wall there, but sure, okay.
There was from the other angle that you could see it at.
Got it.
Oh, and then also from that side you can see.
Okay. Does he see me?
Oh, he sees you.
Great.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you haven't done an action yet if you want to do anything.
Oh. Can I leave?
That would be an action to dash. You can dash.
Yeah, dash. Tra-la-la-la-la, and then he will run right back here. And just be like,
Oh
no. And just tell, but he will wave to everybody and be like, I found another way in. And Doug.
This is going to turn into Benny Hill. Us running through these gaps with them trying to chase after us.
Yes, exactly. throughout the cave.
We can Scooby do this real fast, I promise.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then it's that noise of like, it's like the feet, exactly.
This is supposed to be a horror campaign.
Yeah, so just Renner will walk in, like trying to be stealthy, you see them, and just keep walking. And just like turn right back around and just keep walking.
Next up is, I haven't had the music on. Music provided by Sirenscape.
Hey.
Next up is Amoa, who's been cool. Okay. What are we doing?
Elspeth's standing right next to him, so she'll point and be like, "One there, coming back. Something."
And Renner will be like, and one there, dragging the dead carcass of the bear that Donovan just killed.
Donovan killed the bear?
On the bus.
Meanwhile, Momoa will get a. Oh, we don't want to hide. There we go. Click. I will run and using jump will land there. Okay. In the meantime, that was Amoa's turn. Next up is Gog.
Oh, because the ogre's dead.
Yes.
Ogre's dead.
Yes.
Having seen or heard Doug yell out that Eddie is dead, she will begin to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lands there. And the only person, or also, Azar, have you been carrying Doug's spear the whole time? Or did you leave it around?
Doug's spear would be, actually, I would have dropped it off because I would have.
Yeah, so if so, it'd
be
right around
near where the axe beaks are. Because it was over here. 4, 5,
yeah,
6,
right around
7,
here.
8. No, I would have had to drop it before I could get up onto, so it would be near where the other axe beaks are.
So it's here? Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see, how far can you throw a spear, Gog?
60 feet. 60 feet max, 20 feet normal range.
Okay. In that case...
So this giant has a spear?
Yep.
A walking pointy stick.
Walking pointy stick. It's gonna huck it at what it can see, aka Elspeth.
Yep.
Oh, Elspeth. Oh, poor
It is
Elspeth.
25
Going down
feet
again.
away.
Unless Gog just totally eats it on this one, I'm going down again.
Oh, she's got disadvantage, so she might miss. In which case, she doesn't have a spear.
So, that will be an 8 plus a 6, 14.
That does in fact miss, just barely.
The spear flies and it, in fact, sticks into the ogre that's next to you. And Gog is like, noticing that the ogre is down. It's like, friend!
You killed him!
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile,
Yeah. Oh, ouch. Oh, dear, that hurts. Oh. Why, friend? Why?
You killed me, dog.
Can I free action my dancing lights into my hand to make it look like I was trying to cast a healing spell on the ogre? I'm such a dick. Never mind.
I almost saved him.
What did you do?
well, I hate all of sunshine and rainbows here because mental fortitude of the axe beaks have kind of broken at this point. They're gonna start running.
Yeah.
Let's see. Someone roll for Ricky, someone roll for Snowball, and someone roll for Boulder.
What are we rolling?
Roll what?
Roll a D4.
I'll roll for Snowflake.
I'll roll for Ricky.
Guess I'll Boulder. 1 for Boulder.
Okay. So both Boulder and let's see, that is
Ricky.
Boulder, Ricky. You roll for Snowflake, right?
I rolled for Snowflake, yeah.
Okay, so Boulder and Ricky start to dart. I need this one. Start to dart this way. Let me measure it out because they're just gonna run 100 feet.
Oh.
Full dash.
Juices. Exactly. Bye.
Peace.
Yep, that one goes out.
This is why you never leave your bedroll on an axe beak.
Oh yeah, all your stuff is on the axe beak too. So both Ricky and Boulder careen past Gog and continue to run off the map towards the southeastern way, while Snowball runs in a directly southern line, and they are all gone.
Cool.
They have all ran off, and if any materials was on them, they are gone too. Next up, top of the order is Azar.
Okie dokie. So, 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see which way she wants to go. I will grab the spear, and I'm going to do something very mean to you. I'm just gonna run off the map again. I'm just gonna grab the spear that was here, and yeah, I will be another 30 feet off the map, just as far as I can run. Just grab it and
Picked up the
bolt.
spears by the
Yeah, it was near where the axe speaks were.
Okay.
Past tense were. So I just grab it and just run the other way. I'm gonna see who she chases. If she chases after everyone else, I'll come behind. If she chases after me, I'll try to lead her away.
Okay. So you rode off the map. Next up is Donovan, followed by Doug, and then Elspeth on deck.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
This is Benny Hill. We all run in separate directions.
I'm going to move to there. I'm going to bonus action dash to there. What do I see?
From there in your half elf, so 120?
60.
60.
60. Okay, let me reveal some of this. Yeah, let's say about there-ish.
Because that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
From there, you can see the back end of Doug and the bear, Eddie.
Is I will shoot Doug.
Okay.
Or whatever its name is.
Fire away.
Natural. Oh, that was damage. That was the wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
was gonna panic for a second.
And
Attack.
that also does not hit. Oh, wow.
That does not hit.
But
As
it
it
wasn't a
flies.
crit.
It was not a card, which is good. So, that's a miss.
It flies and lands into the armor of Doug.
Eddie.
It just lands in Eddie.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
What did you do?
that was you. Next up is Doug. Doug, seeing that you're still attacking, and you are the killer of Eddie, will grab a rock within the rubble, grabs it, and makes its way over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And we'll take that rock and be like, you killed Eddie. Poof. Or so Doug is very emotionally distraught at the moment and swings wide with the first hit. But the second hit is going to come back around. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
No, just kidding. I don't.
With this rock, it will clock you in the head for 6 plus 10 damage.
Okay.
You see.
How
Yep.
bad it was yesterday.
Yep. Next up is Elspeth. You just saw a spear fly next to you and land in the ogre that's at your feet.
Oh, good. They hit the ogre too.
Brillo. Oh god, this is such a bad gamble. But I think at this point she's just kind of losing it a little bit. She is still very hurt. She is super panicking, and she's just gonna turn and just be like, "Please look, this. I think this was a misunderstanding." And she'll fling out her hand, and it's gonna be her last guiding bolt.
This is a misunderstanding.
I think it's
you. Roll an attack.
I mean, she's not incorrect.
That's great.
So
2 wrongs don't make a right. 2 right
World War
make
One
a
was
right.
the
dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty
20
20.
hits,
Yeah.
roll damage.
Glad I burned that level too. 14 damage.
14.
With
Solid.
my goth bolt.
Goth bolt flies,
Golf
landing
bolts.
straight into Gog's chest, and she's like, "Oh!"
Still just like, I'm sorry. Just dripping blood. It's real bad. I'm trying to get you into the horror here.
Are
Leaning
you
in.
gonna move at all?
Yes. I will, let me see. I'm gonna get as close as I can to, I think, Moa and Renner.
Okay, so once you get to that log, it will be difficult terrain.
So I think... So can we say that I can probably get to around, like, here?
Okay, yeah.
Or
I would say
thereabouts?
you would also able to get her underneath that tree. Yeah, that's good.
Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
Okay. I think she is probably going for like the equivalent of like just kind of scramble into anything that's slightly more like cover and then just kind of hunker down because she's
Okay.
running out of stuff that she can do.
Next up is Renner. You hear a crack happen within the caves,
Yeah.
and you're not exactly sure where.
Do I hear Donovan?
Oi!
Oh, yeah, he did this very fancy. Oh, so hearing that, he'll whisk around to Amoa and say, "Cover me," and then he'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he'll run back to where he thought Renner, or where he thought Donovan would be. Can I see anything this way?
I mean,
by
you
that?
can see something similar to what you saw before.
Okay. Can I see Doug's butt from where I'm at?
From where you're at, let me cut this bit a bit. Over the dead body of Eddie, you can see his butt.
Okay. So then he's just gonna ready his trident, and if he comes back towards him, he's gonna
Oh my god!
I have to touch
Renner
it.
touched the butt!
Touch the butt. Ew. And then Octavia comes back. You guys made me ink. That's a big butt. No, he's just gonna. Well, actually, if he sees Doug here, no, he won't ready in action. He's gonna keep going. He wants to see if there's another way out. So he's gonna dash 1, 2, see what he can see from there.
There you can see. Oh, Thomas is like, the map, it's so large.
Also, I do like how I was like, Amoa, cover me. He doesn't have dark vision. He doesn't know what he's going to do. It's just...
You can see that much, and I would say this much here at that point right there.
Okay, he's going to actually go up into this little... When he sees this, like, nook, he's going to kind of stay there and then just brace. And then just wait. Try and sneak as much as be sneaky as much as he can.
Yeah. And as you do, you find in those alcoves, similar to what you found in the top, but these ones seem a little more, they are a singular body within the space.
Okay.
Yeah. And you do see a bit of stairs at the top on the north side there.
Got it.
That is Renner's go. Next up is Amoa, and he's like, oh. Yeah, I'll cover you. Okay. And begins to make his way into the darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like,
Follow my voice.
Oh.
I'm hiding over here.
I'm hiding here. I'll be very quiet.
And as he follows your voice, he can see the bit of torchlight now that is near Eddie's body, due to Doug leaving his torch there. And it's like, okay. And that was his action to dash as well. So that is Amoa. Next is Gog. Elspeth, you hid by those areas hoping you'd be by Renner and Renner and Amoa, and they just darted back in.
So amazing.
Gog, in the meantime, moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, picks up the spear, 6, 7, 7-ish, and is going to throw the spear again, this time at regular, because you are within 20 feet.
Just praying.
24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And since it's thrown, it's a D8 instead of D6 because they are large, some simple weapon wielder things. So this spear gets hucked towards you. Well, that was a shitty roll. 12 damage.
Cool.
Wasn't shitty enough. I only had 5 HP, so I am unconscious.
Yep, and this one sticks in deep, pinning you to the ground, and the lights go off.
Yep.
Next up is Azar. You run and you look back and you see that Gog has pinned down Elspeth with a spear.
Okie dokie. And 1, 2.
Never knew a cleric could be a tank.
Okay.
Should have been a trickster cleric. This wouldn't have been a problem at all.
Well, let's see. There's more. Defeat. Okay, I will hold my action to heal Elspeth once the ogre goes away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be right about here, like sort of kind of hiding behind a tree, just trying to get a little bit of cover at least, so maybe she doesn't see me. And
Okay.
I can be further back. Okay, I need 60 feet, so I'll be like over here then.
Yep. And you make it. So you can go 5 feet back more if you want.
Alright. There you go.
Yeah, get right on the edge of the map from what our viewers can see. Kind of hunker out there. By the way, viewers who watch this and Dragon Device Fire Peak, I swear this is not another were-rat situation because I did not make this encounter up.
No. The catacombs are full of skeletons. It's a very different classification.
Yeah. Very different.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is and then Donovan, you are clocked in the face by a rock.
So, all right. I will booming blade this creature in front of me.
Okay. You begin to duel within the cavern. 24 hits.
For 5 points of damage.
Yes. Stab it in the kneecap. And Doug is like, ugh.
Does he look hurt? Like,
If I were to give a number or a fraction, he looks, half hurt or bloody.
oh my! Oh, I thought he was like on death's doorstep when I ran in here.
Y'all are fighting giants. They have stupid high
Lots of points.
hit points.
I am then going to bonus action disengage. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I jump? Can I get over the bear? So I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You leap over Eddie.
I am going to leap over the bear.
You have a good enough running start, and your strength is good enough. I would say you're able to leap over Eddie. Your feet just barely getting over clearance because it is a large bear.
And then as I land and I turn around with the rapier back out, I turn to Renner and say, "You are a fighter. Go fight."
Okay, the challenge has been issued to Renner. Meanwhile, it is Doug's turn. With that rock, his eyes are only for you, Donovan.
Aww.
As the murderer of Eddie.
I only have eyes
So,
for you.
with its 40 movement, we'll go 1, 2, and then...
As it moves,
Yes, it does. Roll some of that damage.
it takes 3 points of booming damage, thunder damage.
Damage. And you see him straddle Eddie, the bear, and almost very defensively kind of just straddle over him. It's like, you will not hurt Eddie anymore! And swing the rock at you.
At least the rock doesn't hit as hard as the spear, so. Hey.
No, but a 24 hits
Yeah,
for 11 damage.
and I am down.
That's a lot of damage for a rock.
Rockets good.
Oh, nobody even saw any of that happen. I think we got to redo it because I wasn't on the map at the time.
As we pan up in the darkness, like a very auteur shot, we just hear Donovan and fall over. We don't need the grotesqueness. Meanwhile, getting like violence shots of Elspeth getting constantly stabbed.
Sorry.
Yeah. It is very dramatic, though. You're a fighter, so fight. Crunk.
Yep.
So the reason why JP, or if anyone wants to argue, I'm giving the rock a D6.
Yeah, I'm just
No, that's-
I'm just saying he hit really hard with the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also because it's a simple weapon user, it adds an additional damage die.
No, not that I'm saying, just that was a really high roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God damn.
I think it was more about the 24 to hit. It was like, dang!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone for the
rock.
kill!
Really hates Donovan.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
That killed Eddie, and now standing there, he has that rock, and he looks at the remaining two. It's like, Oh wait, who splashed acid? Oh wait, was it? No, was it you?
Renner.
Renner?
But I don't think he saw me do it.
No, you.
He was around the corner, so he
Yeah,
got
he was around the
backsplash.
corner.
I was around the corner. So
I
we'll
really-
go for a MOA right now. With the other rock, or not the other rock, his second attack. And in that tight space, while he swung wide and clipped Donovan, the other strike cleaves down on some of the rock and blows out, making more tiny rocks around the area. Okay. Next up is Elspeth. Roll a death saving throw, please.
I've burned all my goodwill and all those good rolls. 18. It's a pass.
Hey.
18, pass. Next up is Renner. You see Donovan go down as he whispers to you, "You're a fighter! Fight!"
In hearing and seeing that, I mean, he's a little offended, but he kind of gets what Donovan was saying. So he'll kind of get out of his cubby and then try and try and get around Doug to just grab his trident and then come down on him as hard as he can. So he's gonna try and booba if he can wiggle his way around here.
It's
Two hands.
bit
Yes, with two
tight.
hands. Yeah, but I'm like this big, so you know.
You're not necessarily a halfling, but roll me an acrobatics check.
Well, that's what I was hoping you'd say because it's a +5. But I've been rolling like crap, so
I'd offer you
Yep.
guidance, but you know.
nope. Okay, so maybe
The body is too large. There's eddy at your feet. You can't exactly slip past.
so I'm just like stuck here then.
Yeah.
Now I'm like right up in his face. Great, he'll still try and two-handed trident him in the face.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Okay, 8. You know, yeah.
Let's see. So even a D6 will only. I think that's
Nope. Nope. We're just not gonna survive, guys. So yeah, he'll attempt it and then look up. He'll try and stab him and then like look up at him.
Mm-hmm. You try and pierce the hide armor and just not enough force. Such a tight quarters, you weren't able to get full leverage into your strike. Unfortunately. Next up is Amoa, who's like, "Oh, okay." Buddy, just, and he begins to speak in Giant. And it's like, we just gotta claps his hand together and poison gas up in the face. And what else does Amoa have? He's already used Burning Hands. He has Jump or Poison Spray. Poison Spray it is, because doesn't want to catch you on fire, Renner.
Does he have? He's
Well,
a sorcerer.
still-
Does he have any like empowered spell or twin spell?
Let's see. Would that
I think-
the actions, because meta magic happens at level 3,
Level
which
3.
he hasn't leveled up yet. And I don't want to level him up.
No, that makes sense.
I gave him extra hit points though, on average, but we'll see. Yeah, that's cocked. Okay, poison gas goes off as Doug just and begins to hack up along.
Would that hit me too, or is that like a radius thing?
He gets to choose the target,
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
which does 10 whole damage.
Ooh.
He's looking worse.
But he's not poisoned. He's just takes
Just
poison damage.
coughing up some good old lungs there. Meanwhile, it is Gog's turn, who will have to spend some movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the spear, back up 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, so it'd be 10, 20, 30, 40. Yep, so, yeah, I mean, what? Huh? That'd be interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gets here and it's going to start just doing the side shuffle, but that's all it's moving at the moment.
Where's it going? Let me look in.
It is going up into the skinny hallway.
Oh, great.
It's gonna try to sneak from the back.
As Gog passes by Elspeth, you have to intake some air. As all of a sudden the heal from Azar comes in, and but at the meantime, Gog has at least made it to this portion here as you are down on the ground. Yeah. That's Gog. Azar, you're at the top.
I'll go ahead and hex the strength of Gog.
Okay.
And
what save does it need to make?
there's no save.
It happens.
Oh, just
Yeah, it just happens.
Warlocks are broken.
okay.
Yep.
Just happens. So what does it do?
They have disadvantage on strength checks now.
Okay.
So if someone were to, I don't know, summon some octopi and grapple them, they'd have a hard time getting out.
If only. In the meantime, anything else you'd like to do, Azar?
I will hold an Eldritch Blast, but only if she intends on attacking Elspeth.
Okay.
And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I just got a clear line right there, I think.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Donovan, saving throw, please.
Seven.
Devin.
That is a failure.
That is a first failure for Donovan. Next up is Doug. Being harried by both the poisonous gas and the Triton, he's going to swing at Renner with the rock.
Dead.
21 to hit.
Yeah. If I had a spell, it wouldn't. I used all my spells.
11 damage.
All right, wonderful, perfect. As he's getting hit, he's been, oh, this is just great.
Second attack with the rock.
Yeah. Oh, great, wonderful.
Because poison gas got in its throat. It's going to go at Moa. And again, the rocks getting in the way of this tiny corridor as Doug just continues to flail with said rock. Next up is Elspeth. I want you to roll me just a stealth check to see how well you can hold in as you have to quickly notice your surroundings. And
as I try to make it sound like a death rattle instead of a gasp.
yes.
Great. Stealth check, you said?
Stealth or performance, whichever one you want.
Oh, God. Not performance. I have no charisma. I don't know why you even asked that question. Natural 20!
Ooh.
Natural 20 for 22!
Oh, please, let's get that card, please. Yes.
1d10 after making a saving throw.
Oh,
Okay. You still have to take in some breath as you quickly notice there is a large giant standing over you, and you have to have the mental wherewithal to just go and hold it in, all the pain that is residing in your body. Renner, you are up.
yeah. Okay. Didn't want to, but can he hear Gog coming in?
You can hear the scraping of
Yeah.
something trying to come through.
Okay, so as he's been hit with the rock, he's going to be a little dizzy, but he's going to use another conjure animals, and he's going to conjure a brown bear, exactly like what he saw briefly that Eddie looked like. Well, he's been on his body too, so he sees it. So he's going to conjure it kind of here, but he wants to make it look like it's coming around, and hopefully he's hoping that it will kind of throw off Gog because she's heard, they killed Eddie! And then so if she sees Eddie coming around the corner alive, I'm hoping that just kind of throws her off for a minute. So he's going to do that, and he's going to tell the bear not to attack. He's just going to be like, be Eddie. you're a pet. Just focus. But then we'll also at the same time conjure. I'm gonna do a giant spider because it has dark vision. A giant spider right above Doug.
Okay.
And then, like, how high is the cave?
The cave is enough to fit Doug, and he doesn't have to crouch. So it's about 15, 20-ish feet.
He's gonna, so he's still a little confused, but he'll conjure a giant spider right above Doug and just tell him to, like, snatch him. Like, attack snatch.
And is it large? What's the size?
Giant spider is, it just says large beast.
Large.
Yeah, they're large.
Yeah. Whoop.
Yeah, and the brown bear is large as well.
Yes. So it comes in and comes out. Can I get you to roll initiative just for roll one dice and it will play? 3. Well, that's actually helpful considering, but let me pull up giant spider. What is the giant spider dex?
Giant spider dex is 60. Yeah, +3.
+3. Oh, that's good. Because that moves it up to here. Oh, that's not good because it comes now before you. What is and brown bear? I have that.
What do you need though? You have it.
The stats.
The Eddie.
Giant spider. I need 5e, not just a regular giant spider. That was kind of creepy. There we go. Okay. So that was Renner's go. Next up is Amoa. Sorry if this burns, buddy. Boom! Another conflagration pops out from underneath. A bonfire is created, and Doug does not make his save, so that's a D8 for 4 damage. And it starts to smell like burnt bear.
Oh, good.
Burnt bear.
Burnt bear.
Burning fur.
Burning fur.
Vile smell.
I wanted to sell that fur, but I'm dead.
That is Amoa's go, who's like, get it! Gog is up, who sees Eddie. And she's like, oh, my baby boy! 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite reach him. And she's like reaching out towards him. Come to mama, come to mama.
Go to mama, go to mama.
So she is currently occupied. Meanwhile, it is Bear's turn, who just kind of goes, as it reaches its head in and also kind of has to shuffle in, but it clogs up the way. That is Bear's turn. Top of the order, Azar.
Okay.
Does Spider get to go?
Spider, it rolled a 6,
Oh,
so it is actually above Elspeth.
Above Elspeth?
Yes. So because it rolled too damn fast, it kind of gets shuffled back into the...
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But because Bear rolled slow...
I thought you meant it conjured above Elspeth, and I was really confused, so I apologize.
Hovering in the sky.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, well, yeah.
I am half drow. That wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
You are mine now, child, says the Lord.
Cool. Let me move this map to get everybody in.
Yes, and you all are finally congregating in one spot.
Alright, I'm just gonna start running back towards the group since the original plan's not going to work and the secondary plan's not going to work and the tertiary plan's not going to work. So now we're actually improvising.
I had one plan, don't die, and I failed it.
Whoops.
So that's as far as I can go, just to the entrance of the cave.
Okay. Donovan, the saving throw, please. 10. Makes it. Makes it indeed. That's 1 and 1. Next up is Doug, who, seeing both of you still there, is going to make an attack separately on each of you.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Not just 1 natural 1.
Oh.
2 natural 1s.
Wow.
I think that's a
wide swing sweeps across as Doug just recklessly throws his arm. It smashes into the wall, and his rock just shatters in his hand. He's like,
don't forget we have 2 inspiration, so just keep that in mind.
okay.
Or
in case you need a reroll. Just don't one.
We can't reroll 1.
Yeah.
You're flailing wildly. It's the spider's turn. What you wanted the spider to attack Doug?
Snatch. Yeah, snatch it and try and snatch and tie up.
You want to web him? It does have a web attack.
Yeah, web it. Web hit.
The target is just needs a +5 to hit, which will be a 22.
Ooh.
So as it smashes his hand against the wall, he looks and now there's a giant spider there. It's not, poof! It's slapped into the wall as webbing, much thicker than what you normally see. Almost the thickness of regular rope just pins him against the wall. And he's just like, "Ugh! Ugh!" Cool.
Do any of the animals you can conjure have healing spells?
Right, that's what I know. I don't know. Do they?
I doubt
One
it.
of you can make a medicine check to try to stabilize Donovan so he doesn't die.
Yes.
It's
Whoa,
a
you
DC
will get
10.
to that. As Elspeth, you have been able to keep yourself in the snow.
Great. Okay. Alonto the player has to think what Elspeth actually knows is going on, because I've been unconscious for like 50% of this whole fight. Or it's happened away from me. Okay. I have dark vision, so I can probably see far enough into this channel to see that there is stoppage here.
You can see Gog's butt, and you can see just between the legs
that there's a bear.
Another bear.
Okay, great. Don't want to go there. I think
you can see Azar out of the corner of your eye there.
Can I hear at least some of the sounds of the fighting that's going on deep down the cave? Like I can hear a decent amount of the yelling and grunting and all of that.
Mainly from
yeah. And this is all difficult terrain, so it's gonna take.
I'm dying.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to take the dash action to try to get through this difficult terrain over to the mouth of this cave here, so that I can double my movement, because I'm gonna have to do some scrambling. So that's let me see how. Can I get to about here? Is that...
I cannot see where here is.
Sorry, I'm trying to ping it. I don't know if it's showing. I'd like to get to about here.
Which cave?
It was right here, I think.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you can make it there.
Great. Yeah. I presume since it's difficult terrain, I'll have to use my dash action to get my full 30 feet. But yeah, I'm gonna scramble my way through that and get around so that I can try to come around from that side.
Okay. Just going for it.
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's the best.
Okay.
The best use of my turn. I will reach down probably into the folds of all of my robes and stuff and pull out like my mace or something, just so that I'm not totally unarmed.
Okay. That is Elspeth. Renner. You have conjured 2 animals, and you can see just out of the corner of your eye the bear fully blocking the pathway. But you have a Doug not on top of you because he's kind of pinned to the wall at the moment.
But he's restrained. He's stuck literally to the wall. I'm going to take JP's advice, and then so instantly we'll grab some salt out of his...
Frozen salt.
Yeah. And he's going to... Not really knowing much about human anatomy or half-elf anatomy, is assuming that this will help stabilize Donovan. So he's going to lay his hands on him and try and stabilize him, if possible.
Well, medicine check for me.
Okay. Let's see how this salt works. 10.
A 10. That is what you needed. Stabilize him. You are stabilized at the moment, Donovan.
Nice. And Runner, you look down at his face to see how he's going to react to the salt, and you see, like, he's got pointy ears, and there's a piece of skin on the ground next to it.
Piece of skin?
What you see is a bit of skin on the ground, and also on the other ear, you see kind of a flap where it was rounded, but it's kind of peeling a bit.
He'll take a mental snapshot of this and think, oh, this is quite awkward. This is strange. And then attempt to help him up, if I can do that as well.
He's stabilized, but he's not...
I'm still unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Still at technically 0 hit points.
Renner's going to do everything but fight. He's going to heal. He's going to conjure. He's going to cast spells and be an animal handler. But he's not going to fight. Yeah.
Meanwhile, it is Amoa's turn, who's begins to fire, and the conflagration goes higher. Doug is gonna. This is
yeah, it's webbing.
It's webbing. But he did say fire, fire, fire.
What are you doing?
Does not make it. So 1d8 in fire towards Doug, which is 8 damage. And the webbing, how much health does it have? 5.
5, yeah.
But it is vulnerable to fire, so the faintest trails of it remain, keeping Doug pinned. But Doug is caught in the conflagration, and he is looking a lot worse for wear. However, next up after Amoa is Gog, who sees this, and she's like, "Hold on, Eddie." No, her voice. Eddie, move, Eddie, move.
Oh no! Eddie knows what he's supposed to do. Eddie has been told. Faux Eddie, that's what we'll call him. Faux Eddie.
Faux Eddie just is like.
He just wants pets.
Yes, he just wants pets. So Eddie just wants pets.
It's like the annoying cat that won't get out of your way no matter how many times you tell them to.
And she's just like, and she has to start going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember the specific instruction not to attack, but Bear Eddie can, first, Gog turns and notices that elf is still standing.
That fantastic blood trail that I've been leaving everywhere I crawl for the last...
Which is now like
3 minutes?
Exactly. It's like all over outside. It's just like, oh.
We're about to conjure some weird thing with all the like blood trails making
yes. I'm about to switch gods here for a second. Just be like, all right, who's gonna help?
She has her spear still, so she's gonna throw it.
Yeah.
I'll give you half cover because of the weird terrain.
Oh, Elspeth.
I was trying to save my last heal for Donovan, and I don't think he's gonna get it.
Smashes into the rocks behind you. But that is Gog's turn as she is very, very frustrated. Eyes filled with hatred for this drow who will not die. But it is Eddie's turn. Bo Eddie.
An adventure, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Go find your father, they said.
Eddie will continue down the hallway. Just kind of shuffling through very slowly. And Gog's like, no! D&D, y'all. Azar, you're up.
Okay, which areas count as rough terrain? Does under the trees count as rough terrain?
Under the trees, no, but the bushes, yes. You do not see Gog, but you heard the spear huck go.
I'm pretty sure I heard Elspeth yelp.
Oh yeah, you definitely heard some like, ah!
Alright, so would I be able to... The large objects are the trees. I can just go past those normally?
Yes. I would say the boughs are... As I said, what was it, last episode? They're like a good 10, 12 feet from the lowest bough.
Okay. I'm going to pull my favorite trick. I'm going to run over here, grab the spear, and run away.
Nice.
The spear is all the way by Elspeth, so you run over...
I've got 40 feet of movement, move, dash, and I can bonus action dash.
Okay.
I can travel very, very far.
Grab that spear, my friend. Where? So you're in the cave now?
I can get down to here with the spear.
What the fuck? Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. So that's 120 feet.
40 feet of movement is 120 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Going around
40.
the tree here, going up this tree. Fucking hell. You grab the spear and you run. And for the first time, Gog is noticing this very small human being just grab her spear and she's like, what?
It literally is Benny Hill.
And that'll be me.
Donovan, don't make a death saving throw because you're stabilized, but you are out for now. Next up is Doug, who will use his strength to rip through the last bit of webbing there. Is able to pull through, but that is his action as he stands over Eddie. He's gonna kill you next turn. He's gonna grab another rock, but did not do anything at the point. It is the spider's turn. Roll me a d6.
Okay. Do it again, spider. Great.
Does not get its webbing back.
Attack.
But spider's good.
Can I try and bite him? Yeah. Try and
Bite away.
bite away. Okay, hold on. Do you want me to roll it for you, or do you
Go
want to?
ahead, why not?
Okay, why not? Let's do it. 22 to bite.
22 hits, my friend.
Ooh,
Nice.
Roll a d8 while I roll a Constitution saving throw.
+3.
What is the...
11.
Oh, it failed its saving throw. Roll
And 8 damage.
2d8 poison damage.
And
2d8.
2d8. And 3 poison. So 11. 3 poison.
The spider bites down, and you see instantly the poison going through the veins. Even though it's gray skin, you can see just like the darker tone traveling down and through the arteries and capillaries that are within that area. And you see Doug just kind of, and he's so fucking close. So fucking close. But he is seized up at the moment. In pain. That's Renner. Or no, that's Spider. Elspeth.
Oh god.
What is its combat encounter?
Run, Forrest,
okay.
run.
Spear whizzed over my head, just barely missed. Gather up whatever little remaining strength I have from this time around. I'm going to dash down into this hallway, honestly. I'm going to get as far as I can, and I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get to, like, here, spot what's happening, stop, do a very quick, like, ping, 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 ping of everybody here, point at Donovan and go, "Ho!" And I will give him a healing word.
You have been summoned, Ho. Arise with how much help?
Look, it took a lot of narrative stretch that I'm trying here.
I imagine Elspeth coming around the corner, stopping, and all four of them with the spider, and everyone just turns to look.
Giant spider, fire,
a dead
webbing
bear.
all over the place.
Exactly.
I rolled max for you, Donovan, so you get 8 health.
Woo!
Which is double what I have. So congrats.
That's half my hit points.
Oh man.
Like,
This is fun.
And then, as a free action, I will just slump down against the wall, kind of dazed over looking, and just kind of give everybody the, like, all right.
Stop. Renner.
Okay. In seeing the poison,
you just hear fight.
well, and then seeing the poison go in, he's gonna grab his trident and again try and just stab him where he saw the poison go in. Because he doesn't know much about spiders, to be honest.
Well, they're just like lobsters.
There we go. 17.
17
crabs.
hits.
Yes.
I don't need to roll damage, my friend.
Okay.
Claim your kill.
Okay. Red, yeah, he's gonna grab his trident, seeing all this hullabaloo, the fire and everything. There will be like flames under his face. He's gonna look a little intense and insane as he just jams it into the neck of not Eddie, what's his name? Doug.
So you can't exactly get into the poison spot because the spider's on the wall and you're only 4'9" and like 10 feet tall.
He's gonna attempt to. Yeah, exactly.
But as you try to like reach up and stab, you just like catch him in the throat. He's just like. Landing on top of Eddie. And there's still a bonfire, so smoke and flashes. Mate's back on the menu, boys. That's a clusterfuck.
Look at everyone's just like on top of each other here. This is so much fun.
It makes it really easy for Thomas to position the map, at least. He's just like, right here, everything's happening right here.
Except for Azar, who's 120 feet.
Azar's like, where can I run off the map? That's where
I'm just collecting giant spears. That's going to be my thing. I'm just collecting the weapons of our enemies. I just
You also haven't taken a single
log
hit.
cabin.
Oh man.
Next up is a Moa who starts to smell this burning flesh. He's like, and the fire goes out. Meanwhile, he will take a gander down here and it's like, second one.
Second what? Second what?
Set her on fire.
Yeah, it can. Boom. God catches on fire. For 1 damage.
What is this fight?
Then she gets on fire and Foetti's like,
Well, I want to say, can I yell? I mean, after claiming this kill, he was going to yell out to Faux Eddie. He's like, "You're not Eddie anymore. Like, attack Eddie. Attack Eddie." Because he wants him to now start attacking.
Well, next up is Gog, who is on fire, and she's she's going to move out of the fire, obviously, but Yeah, I would say she heard a bit of the gurgles of Doug and begins to charge back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Because it's tall.
And who does she see?
The first person she's gonna see. I'm the only one inside.
Kind of curves the corner, and who does she see?
Oh, Elspeth just looks up and she's like, "Oh, fuck off already."
She's got no spear. She's got no spear.
She's got no spear, but she grabs a rock from the cracked stuff, and she's gonna make her way in eventually.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, Faux Eddie kind of just gives a moan back at you, and you register it as Renner's like, "There's a fire in front of me. I'm gonna come back."
Sure. Yeah.
3, 4.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
But that's fine.
That's fine. Well, that's the bear's turn. Next up is Azar.
Where is Azar? Azar is back in Pentown. It's like back.
Oh, yeah.
Azar's back at. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, we
I'm
found
gonna-
out what has been killing the mayor.
All right. I'm going to cock an arrow, and I'm going to wait for the giant lady to start moving away, and then I'll shoot her.
Okay. So you cock the arrow, notch it on there. Meanwhile, Donovan, you wake up with a and you see your killer there on the ground, singed, as well as Eddie kind of underneath.
I fought, Donovan, like you asked me to.
Well, oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. You are learning. You shall learn more, my good friend. 1, 5,
Less
10,
talking, more
15,
fighting.
20,
Pointing
25.
Slumped against the things.
I am going for strategic retreat.
Yeah.
So that was 30 feet. What do I see?
From there, you can see there is a bit of a firelight.
Oh,
I have
great.
dark vision.
This portion here. But due to the angle, this is what you can see. Oh, and well, because of the firelight, I will say, you do see a bit of a pen here with a bunch of bleating goats and sheep.
Oh boy. I'm gonna bonus action dash 5, 10. So how far can I get to?
I would say you could
5, 10,
skirt around that cart. But that would be like whatever skirting. Those handles there you could skirt by. Okay, that works. So you see the rest of this part here, and you see the rest of this part here. And you see a bunch of you see a couple casks, some barrels, and you also see some boxes, one of which is already opened, and straw is kind of pouring out. It's about, some of it on the side. You could probably guess that it's for the
goats. All right, so that was move action, bonus action. Now I'm going to use my action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Pass a glowing pebble.
Pass a
30.
glowing pebble.
And that gets me kind of where I want to be.
As you run, you faintly hear Elsbeth yell, "I will tell Jurgle to put your name in the books for the 9 hells!"
That's good. That's good. Next up after Donovan is Doug's dead. Is a spider. Renner, you do not see the Gog coming up.
Yeah, and I feel like from the spell, it just kind of is now going to hang out until it senses danger and then attack if it does.
Okay.
Does it get the recharge per chance?
Oh yes, roll a d6 for me.
Sure. I can take it, sorry. 6.
It does get its web back.
Oh.
Perhaps ready in action?
Sure, we're ready a web. Well,
Ready
it
to web?
knows it weddy to web. Yeah, it would know like we're still in a bit of a pickle. So
Yes. Next up, Elspeth.
I can see Elspeth though, right? From where I'm at. Yeah. She don't look too good.
Double checking my range.
I don't think anyone looks good.
Elspeth, we're with the spider. It's on our side. Just FYI.
I don't really have a problem with arachnids, just the getting stabbed is getting a little bit old. Sorry, weighing my options of an attack roll versus a save. I think we're gonna do this. Fling out the hand, toll the dead. I need Grog to make a wisdom save.
That is a 2 plus whatever. I'm assuming
That's not gonna meet the DC of 14. So.
Yes. Roll me a d12.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. I always forget. 6.
Okay. Spectral bell hovers over as Azar, and no, Donovan can't necessarily see it, but you hear the bong as I'm coming, dog.
Ooh.
Are you going to move, Elspeth?
Oh yeah, I guess I do still have movement. Yeah, I will get up and I will clamber over dead Eddie and kind of get like behind Renner. And as I crawl by him, I will just be like, "That is the proper use of the middle finger."
Nice.
Yeah, intro
And
Elspeth
that
got sassy. I'm sorry.
No, she's great.
As you
The Benny
begin
Hill fights
moving,
change
Renner, it is your turn as
Oh,
you get that instruction about what the middle finger is for.
well, he doesn't see her, right? So he assumes she's leaving.
She's
Literally
behind-
right behind you.
Can I see her though from here?
Oh yeah, she's right behind you, dude.
I literally like crawled past.
No. When she rolls over and she
Oh.
says that's the proper way to do it. I can't see Gog, so I
Can't see
assume
Gog, yeah.
that Gog is leaving because I still only know this to mean have a good one and take off. So I'm
Damn
assuming
it.
at this point now that Gog has left, so he's not going to head back out there to Gog. He'll be like, all right, I know that. Let's see.
Elspeth will be kind of staring at you, like, "Why are you not? I thought you were fighting."
But then, so he'll just walk. I was fighting, but I'm assuming that.
There's another one.
Faux Eddie, can you come stand where Eddie is?
Oh god, there's a bear.
It's on our side. Conjured again.
What?
I know.
Oh,
It's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
All
There's a
right.
lot going on. You're quite bloody.
Thank you for noticing.
Yes. Would you like some salt? And then we'll just
No, thank you.
we'll just hang out here. Honestly, he's just gonna because he thought that she's gone or she's leaving.
I applaud the role playing. I appreciate
Well,
it. Omoa is up and hearing that is like, oh, she's gone? Okay.
yeah, I think she's gone though. Yeah.
Oh, gonna. Oh, that was a tough one.
Yes.
Fuck all of you.
Next up is Gog. Roll your bow attack, JP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hold on, let's wait. We're waiting? What?
Waiting. Roll 20's like Apollyon is typing.
Ooh.
Yes.
Teen hits. Roll some damage.
Hold on, let me move the map.
Oh, for 6 damage with the
Alright.
included. What's the D8 for?
Oh, I think you've been muted somehow. JP.
Oh, you're good.
Got it?
Wonderful.
Okay. Hex adds a d6, the bow's a d8.
For
Long
sure.
bow.
Longbow.
Oh. Are you proficient with longbows?
Yeah.
Cool.
We got
How
tricks
did we
on
not
tricks on
see
tricks.
that before?
Yeah.
All the coats, man.
It's like bigger than Azar. We're like, where'd that come from? Doo-doo-doo.
Even the god of this world is like, oh, that's new. It was underneath all the coats.
That is why you thought it was a coat rack.
Exactly.
So this arrow flies as the dark energy constricts around her, and she notices dead Doug and dead Eddie.
Deddy?
Deddy and
Deddy.
Doug.
Oh, let me move. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that. Oh, and yeah, she sees the drow.
Still flipping her off. Still,
Jesus!
one finger to them, one finger to my teammates.
You said, Elspeth. You said that.
Yes, this is an insult.
This 12 does not hit, right? 12
Ooh.
does not hit.
12 does not hit me, no.
It cracks against the wall just above you as you're like kind of slumped against the wall, like fuck you all. Cracks and you get rained down. It's like, yeah, this is a feeling.
No, that's like literally at this point, she's just like, I've seen my gods multiple times today. I don't even care anymore.
They're like, hello,
man.
welcome. I've
Nope.
been waiting for you, Elspeth. It's like, oh, okay.
Never mind. My bad.
Well, that is Gog's turn. Next up is Fo Eddie. Fo Eddie's gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Gog is sufficiently confused.
Also, did the spider get its ready action to web?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it could see it. Sure, roll to attack. Okay, words.
Yeah.
I'll call you Renner. It's not Renner.
That's
Map.
fine. Yeah, got it. 9.
9 does not hit.
Yeah, we think it's probably a 15.
It's fine. I think
Okay.
yeah, we can wait.
So
Dog is confused.
I'm gonna call it Peter unless anyone else has an objection. Peter turns his butt towards it and just and Gog just steps out of the way. Okay, that's Gog, Bear, Spider. Azar, you're at the top.
Okie dokie. I will bonus action cast light on one arrow,
Okay.
so I can see.
You can see a bit of
1, 2,
torchlight
3, 4,
flickering,
5, 6. So
illuminating Gog's face.
Okay, and I'll shoot. That's why not.
Okay, shoot away.
D20 plus 3. Ooh,
20.
yay, natural 20.
Ooh.
Natural 20. We'll get that card and roll that damage.
14.
Nice.
Nice.
Add 1d6 after making a skill or attack roll.
Cool.
Skill or
And
attack.
I'll just move back this way a bit.
So this longbow of yours that has been hidden underneath all the coats, you pull it back like a Kyoto archer and just collides. At the same time, the hex constricts even harder on Gog's body as she's just like, in pain.
I don't think she's blood yet.
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet.
Not quite yet. But y'all are chipping away.
Not based on how long it took us to take Doug down.
Yeah.
That's Azar. Donovan, you're up.
All right, so I think that with my move and my bonus action, I can make it to here.
Okay.
Can I see the
You can
target?
see Gog's butt, so I would give her half cover.
Ooh, okay. That also means that she doesn't see me. So if I hit a sneak attack,
Yeah.
so I will attack. But it doesn't see me, so it's hidden attacker.
Oh.
16.
Go ahead, roll some damage.
Short bow damage 6, sneak attack damage 7, 13 points of damage.
Finally didn't twin your damage.
I
Interesting.
know.
This is a disappointment. So this arrow flies, and it's a little hard to see around the corner, but you lean over just a bit and catches her right in the shoulder as she screams out in pain. Next up after Donovan is the spider. Roll a d6 to see if it recharges.
Three.
It does not. So what does Peter do?
Attack to bite. Jump bite.
Peter walks over just like and stabs in. Roll an attack for me.
23.
23 hits. Roll some damage while I roll a Constitution saving throw. It makes it. So a d8 of damage.
5.
5. You are all slowly chipping away at Gog as she must now defend her dead pet and lover.
Don't forget the poison.
Constitution saving throw it did make.
You get half.
It gets half? Oh,
It does?
roll 2d8 for me then.
Oh, it does.
You know, with names like
Ooh.
Doug and God, I think there might be some incest going on here. That's all I'm thinking. I think you're doing the world a favor.
What?
Doing the world
No.
Don't make judgments about other people's cultures, Donovan.
Elspeth, you're up. You just had some rock shower on top of you.
Elspeth is 1000% done. Her party members keep running away. She's been stabbed. She's been in death saves 3 times in 16 hours. I'm out of stuff to do. I will toll the dead again.
Toll the dead.
It's pretty much the only thing I can do. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Natural 1. Roll a d12.
Hey.
Baller. Love it.
As this once client.
Max damage.
Nice.
All 12.
Ooh, nice.
And then just drop that bell and clang.
He's done.
Just like a done, and it's just like, come on, let's go. She is not looking too hot. Renner, you're up. You finally see what Elspeth was talking about.
Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, hop and skip, and then we'll attack with the trident.
Roll an attack for me, please.
Yes. Oh, that was wrong. 126.
Damn! Look at that
Wait, why can't I do this? Sorry, I was laughing too hard. 25.
Yes.
Oh.
That was a roller coaster right there.
It was.
Oh, that was
This is
awesome.
two-handed. This is two-handed. 7 damage.
It had. Do we have we don't have an extra d6 damage.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
No.
Oh.
Just stab her in the chest, and she just gurgled out some blood, and she's just like,
Ugh.
and she's still standing.
Ah.
Offhand attack? Oh no, he used
Nope.
2 hands.
Yeah.
Two-handed.
I've already done my action surge too.
Amo
you?
is going to
I
do
did.
his turn.
Yeah.
Bonfire.
Fire, baby.
Bonfire. Gog stabbed in the chest is steps out of the way.
I feel like Faux Eddie's just gonna like go. It'll be okay.
Gog,
Fair.
bloodied, all kinds of things done to her. Sees her lover and pet and a different creature there. Smacks it at you with a rock she finds in the nearby. Renner.
You get knocked out, watch.
First one misses. Second one is a 16 to hit.
I have a 16 AC.
So it would hit.
Okay.
I don't think he has any spell slots left.
Nope.
That is 14. Or no, not. That's a bit too much. What is it? 8 plus 4. 12 damage.
Okay, I am down to 1 hit point. Oh my word.
Smacked across the face with a rock. You both seem very similarly hurt. Weird. What is that? Weird. That's Gog's turn. What does the bear do?
Walk up and...
It's gonna kind of strafe behind.
Casually.
It's kind of lumbering at this point.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Oh,
And-
buddy.
let's see. What is the last thing that Gog sees?
Your best friend killing her. It's
Well,
perfect.
Wow. Hey guys, we found the horror movie part of this.
We did!
And we are the horror.
Yeah.
Man is always
Roll
the
up
greatest
into their house
monster.
and slaughter the inhabitants. It's
Oh.
great.
She was just coming back with her picnic basket, too. Oh, dog!
Natural 20.
Good boy! Poor baby.
Bear.
Oh,
What a
come to me,
good
Eddie.
bear.
Come to me, Eddie. Whoosh.
And she's just like, in this last moment.
Oh.
This last moment, Gog sees her lover and what possibly would be her pet. Her eyes just kind of doing the dance of just like trying to stay open. She's stabbed in the chest by a trident. And the last thing she sees is her boy Eddie slowly lumbering forward. And she's just like, oh, baby. And then on 2 feet, it stands in. For the briefest of moments, she has a look of confusion as Foe Eddie swipes down, cleaving out at her neck. The esophagus flies out. But her eyes go dull. And she falls over. Oh, wait. Renner, I need you to roll me a concentration check.
Sure. Which is...
1d20
1
plus
20 plus your
shot.
constitution.
Alright, 1 second.
It's a con save. So.
Nat 20.
Oh, bless.
23! Woo!
All that has been described does happen as Gog falls beneath at your feet. Everyone, save Azar, bloodied, wounded, dizzy, not completely there, but in what would be your most harrowing battle together so far, has ended in a complete victory.
Oh, my word.
As you steady yourselves, lay across, down and slump against some rocks within this space you're slowly starting to take a case of. Dead bodies stacked in narrow hallways. Goats bleeding as sheep mew. That's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh.
There will be lots to discuss about this place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
well,
man.
thank you for joining us.
Let's
for
take a
this.
nap.
Yeah. We're just going to pass out.
We're
Yeah.
gonna take a rest.
There's a fire already going in the other room.
Yeah, there is. The fire is going at the
100%.
moment.
Where's Ricky?
So, thank you for joining us on this pre-recording. How much bits do we have left, Thomas?
We have 2. We only used 2 of them that entire fight.
Woo!
Conservation. I did not expect this fight to be 3 hours long. But
Nor did
Seriously?
we, sir.
Yes. I did not expect them to be that difficult.
Agreed.
each one of them is each giant is a challenge rating of 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
And the ogre is a 2, and the bear, because they said to use the polar bear stats, is also challenge rating of 2.
I think that just proves that challenge ratings are perfect.
Yep. Because our group of
Yeah.
4.5.
Without conjure animals, we'd have been dead.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We would have been
Absolutely.
dead.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Help balance it out, especially with
Thank
the
you,
giant
Octavia.
with the thigh and
Yeah.
Yeah, that puts us
the
at like
clever use of
7.
Faux Eddie.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad she was distracted.
Yeah.
Oh,
It made for a very fun
In
game.
the world.
having those rounds without being doubly attacked. Perfect.
Ooh, man.
Elspeth being the tank.
Yes, exactly. We
Look,
all
if-
were.
If you'd wanted a tank cleric, I could have rolled one. I thought I was going to be the backline healer for this team, and then you all ran away!
This is the proper use of that right
Hey,
now. Oh,
Azar was
okay.
collecting weapons. Thank you very much.
Yo, if y'all didn't take that spear, you would be taking 3d8s and 3d6s. So
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good.
instead, I gave him 2d6. for
Yeah.
that. Ooh, off.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but you still rolled. Oh my god, all that damage.
Yeah.
They really hated Donovan.
They
They
did.
really
Donovan.
They killed
Yeah.
their baby boy Eddie.
Yeah,
Is the
I
name
just...
Eddie in the module?
Also, you killed Friend
now.
too. You
Oh,
killed
yeah.
Friend, right? You
Friend.
killed Friend.
Yeah.
You killed
Yeah.
both of their compatriots.
Whew.
Good job, Donovan.
There will be lots to decompress.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily we still have Faux Eddie and what'd you name the spider?
Peter.
Peter.
Peter. They can search the cave for us while we sleep. When we come.
Oh, folks, that's where we're gonna call it tonight.
Yay.
Just so you know, this is a pre-recording on December 5th. That means on December 12th, we will be off. I will still be not in my room at that time. So we will have this coming out on the 5th and then off on the 12th, and we will be back on the 19th.
But if you'd like to support some friends of ours on the 12th, the other group that I stream with, the Torpid Network, is doing their 12-hour charity stream to support Black Futures Labs from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So if you want to head over to their channel, you'll probably see me in chat and maybe on screen since I'm not going to be here. So if you'd love to come say hi, we'd love to see you on the 12th while Icewind Dale decompresses from this insanity.
Yes. And don't forget, in just 2 hours or so, depending, I don't know what time it is, you have a chance to win this Call of Cthulhu starter set on the season finale, the campaign finale of the Great Dane Society, playing Masks of Nyarlathotep.
Yeah.
So, coming up very
Also come to Madness. Who knows? But find out in about 2 hours where you can also win a cool thing.
Yes.
But, yes, you won't see me for a while. Well, no, you'll see me on Dip. You'll see me on Dragon of Ice Fire Peak. I lie. I just won't be here on the weekends. Yeah, so, yeah, Monday, Dragon of Ice Fire Peak. Tuesdays, we will have Chaos Agents getting into their final few episodes. And yeah, you'll see this, and then we're off on the 12th. Go see Alondra's 12 days of streaming thing
12-hour
on the
stream with the Torpid Network.
Torpid Network. How can they find that for?
On Twitch, that is going to be at Torpid Network. I will try to make sure to drop a link in the Discord as well to let you guys know about that. You can also find me at LadyBedivere on any social media and ask me where to find them.
There we go.
Yes, all of that contact information also down below if you're watching this in YouTube.
Yes. But we will see you all virtually in person on the 19th. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you all then. Bye-bye.